Hey,
NayNay.
hey,
Well,
friend.
I'm good, friend. How are you, friend?
I'm good, sister friend.
Good, 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 good.
Welcome.
Oh, you feeling light?
Two people have joined. Hey, what's up? Let me see. I forgot how to use this sitting, because I want to see the comments in it.
Okay.
Um, so what's up? What's popping?
Oh, everything's popping. I'm great. I'm popping. Are you not popping?
Yeah, I'm popping all day, popping. What the hell?
Like, melody popping.
Popping.
That's the vibe. That's the
So
vibe.
yes, man, it's nice to be back here on
It is.
YouTube.
It is. It's great to be back. My lighting is a bit crap. Give me a second. I'm just going to do something. I won't be in it, but I
All
can.
right. So she's left me on my own already. What the hell? So what's up, guys? Gang, I don't know. It's so good to be back here on the tube. I'm going to talk a bit about, you know, relationships and the whole thing with Dewey and would you be in relationships with somebody overseas and all that jazz.
Like, would you bring them
Yeah.
to the
But
UK?
just a quick first of all, we like to say thank you because you know what, we haven't been on YouTube for a hot minute. But we have seen our numbers going up in terms of the views. People are watching our content, so thank you so much for that. And we've been getting tons and tons of subscribers. So
Yeah. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. And please continue to show us more love. Because, like, we need it and we want it and we want to give it back to you too. So, we know. Why do I feel
yeah,
nervous?
I don't understand what. I feel really nervous. I feel like camera shy. What the hell?
Now we've been away too long. We've been
I
away too
know,
long.
far too long.
So,
Um, Hold on a second. Someone has just messaged me. Oh. Hey, my cousin just messaged me saying she is here. I think. Bear with me. I feel so yeah, guys. If you come into the room, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to tell YouTube that you're here. We want as many people to see this live as possible.
and
So
please
yeah,
tell us that you're here. Do send a hi so we can say hi.
yeah. Say what up, because we want to get you involved in the convo. This is
Yeah.
not about us just talking at you. We want to hear conversations and stuff like that. Um, Hold on a second. I have a guest. Let me put her Queen B. Add to the stream.
I didn't say no video, but it's okay.
No, you have to you have to do it on your end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you
Let's,
look cute.
let's see. I'm in bed. Oh, it's okay. I'll just keep it. It's fine.
Yeah, man, you look nice. You look nice. So welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Well, Jojo, you know Queen Bee,
Hi, lovely.
Hi.
and she messaged me because she saw our little trailer pilot, whatever you want to call it, about us going live, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to come on the live." So big up you for coming
Okay.
on.
Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
gonna keep this up, yeah?
yeah. Go on, go on, go on, go on.
So guys, we've decided to do a live about relationships and having a long distance relationship and bringing your partner to where you are. You know, is that something that you would do? Is that for you? Because it comes with a lot. You know, it's not just a plane ticket. As we have seen in the current issues, if everybody's up to date with the whole Queenie and Dowey saga, she brought him over to the UK from Jamaica, and it was great. And then it just got really bad, and it was all in the public eye. And you know, there's a lot of people on her side, you know, and licking out on Dewey, saying, you know, she brought you over and done everything for you. And, you know, there's people on the other side as well, on Dewey's side, you know. So we here just want to talk about that type of relationship and see your opinions and your views Would you do it? Is it something for you? Have you do it? Are you doing it? You know, everything. We want to know it all. So that's why I believe we have our guest here today.
So just for people that don't really know much about who Queenie and Dewey are, so Queenie is like I don't know what her title is, but she's all over
Influence,
social media.
yeah. Social media influence. She's a DJ. She does promos. She's like an influencer. She promotes women. I'll say woman power. She says something else, but woman power and things like that. That's what she says. She promotes. Yeah.
Yeah, she did with one young boy, which is like considerably younger than her, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there maybe a 20-year age gap. She being the older, but don't quite.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put a plug in. We did a video about dating older guys, younger men. Go and have a use it younger men, yeah. Go and have a
Yeah.
look at that, guys. Yeah, it was so sick. But yeah. So first of all, because I know a bit about you, Queen Bee. So before we get to that, yeah, my views on dating outside of the UK, specifically Jamaica. I don't know, I don't know if I have that courage to say, especially when I'm seeing relationships. Like, I know people personally that have brought man over and it just hasn't worked out because he clearly just wanted his papers to come over here. Like, I don't have no visa pum pum, put it that way. I don't have visa pum pum, and it's hard. I can't. I can't. I just can't. I don't know. And I'm not ruling it out. If I met someone and I see that it was genuine, then maybe. But he's gonna have to prove his damn self, man. I swear,
That's,
big time. Because there's a lot of sacrifice. As you said, it's not just about getting a visa. There's financial commitments. There's things on your end. You have to sacrifice a whole lot for that person to be here.
and then if they was to then turn around once you sacrifice everything to secure them here, and for them to turn around and leave, or someone else, or just want to leave, is a big thing because that actually, not gonna say 9 times out of 10, but a lot of times happens. I believe
Yeah, it does.
it does, but I'm not.
So
Yeah,
you
go
got
on.
on, Karen.
No, I was just gonna say I'm not actually saying I wouldn't do it neither, but they would have to prove themselves from where they are before I interject them in my life here.
And what kind of proving would they have to do?
Well, they can't not be not working. Got to work regardless. If
Here or
I'm
there? Will they have to have a job there, like a good, like?
Yeah, I would need to see your work ethic, or at least some kind of, can I say, just some kind of motivation to do something, some kind of get up and go, some kind of hustle, because you got a hustle here. You can't pick nothing off can't pick no bread for if it doesn't work out today. You got to go to Lidl, you got to go to Aldi, you got to go to Asda, and it takes money. So I've got to see some kind of hustle drive within you. You got to be able to back me up, even though you've got nothing compared to possibly what I have. That little what you have should be able to, if I'm low one day, even though it's fiver, you're supposed to be able to give me a £5. Could be with a partner that doesn't show that kind of initiative.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, I totally agree with that. So, Queen Bee, you there?
Uh, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so everybody, Queen Bee is my cousin, and she's amazing, and she is definitely in that situation where I'll let her speak about it. Well, she met an amazing guy in Jamaica, and they were dating for a while, and he's now here. So tell us a bit about that journey and why you took the courage to say, yeah, may I make him come over. Why?
Well, it's because of the way the person is. Because a lot of people, they always says that they marry to somebody from Jamaica and the person come over and they leave them and they're gone. But the journey is basically I've been going out with this person from, gosh, 2006, 2000 and no sorry 2016, and we've been dating, and then we got married 2018. And when we get married 2018, he actually just came here like last year, the end of last year. So it's actually take 2.5 years before he actually came here after we married. So it's not like he just came here 6 months after we got married. And during the process as well, being in Jamaica, you have to make sure that those issues that you're gonna have, make sure that you throw yourself into it while visiting Jamaica, your authentic self. Because what happened is that a lot of girls go down to Jamaica and they don't show their real and authentic self to the person. So when the person comes here, you have issues, because what you're gonna have somebody else that he meets on holiday, and then somebody else over here. So you have two different personality and two different person. So you go down to Jamaica, you spend money, and you start to show, oh yeah, I've got money and I'm spending and I'm doing all these things for the man, and you bring lots of clothes, you bring lots of things for this person, and you keep on throwing yourself and giving, giving, giving. When he comes here, he's not going to want to work. He's not going to want to do all those things, because he's already been receiving those things of you as, as his wife or as his girlfriend. So what you have to do, you have to be yourself and show them that it's reality. This is my life in England and this is how I'm living. So when he or she, I'm talking for men and women as well, because it's not only men and women married men and they come over here and then go. It's also women married to English guys and British guys, and then they actually go as well. So it have to be both sides. It's not just one. And
Yeah.
also, when you go to Jamaica as well, you gotta make sure that the person is willing, when you're on holiday or you go to visit, make sure that the person is investing in you as well as you investing in that
Oh,
person.
key point, key point.
Because
Hold on. Can I ask you a question? You said
yeah,
something about investing in you. All
yeah,
right, let's go back a bit. So you said, all right, I'll just stick up in I like what you said just a while ago.
yeah,
So in terms of the process, you said it took 2 years. In terms of Queenie and Dewey, it took him maybe months, I think, wasn't it?
yeah.
6 months.
Very
So
quick.
was it a choice that you like decided to take that long, or
No,
what
it
was?
was the pandemic and everything that happened.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
because the pandemic happened and stuff, he also always make sure that I am okay, because I've got children. He haven't got any children, and I have children previously. So what happened is that he always wants to make sure that my children is secure and they're okay. In terms of the financial side, he always says, don't rush to come, and your kids are not okay, or you don't have enough money or whatever. I always speak to him about the reality of things, not just the superficial things, because we tend to talk about the superficial stuff like, oh, I love you, babes, all these things. But when it comes down to the reality, you have to think, are you able to live with this person? Is this person all right? Even for example, he used to send me money from Jamaica when he works. He used to send me like, maybe he sent me £50, £30, whatever he sends me. I never say no, because I used to have a friend, and the friend used to say to me, don't she used to say, don't let him send you £50 or whatever. And I said to her, no, because I'm teaching him to be able to give to me. When he comes, he's able to do the same financially. If he's working, he able to provide and able to give. So you have that mindset. So I'm not going to take your advice to say don't take his money, because at the end of the day, we are in this together, not
Right,
half and half. If I'm saving up, for example, to do the paperwork and stuff, he's in Jamaica, but he's contributing to it. It's not just me. It's not me doing all the financial stuff. I do the paper stuff because I'm the one on this side in terms of having the status and getting working. But I was already working, so it wasn't really a problem, because I was already working full time. I was already have my own place and do my own thing. So the only thing financially, really, I did already have it. I did already have, for example, the pay slip to shows that I'm working enough, because I was already working. And he just come into my life, and he played a big part, and he's here, and it's the same way we get on. The children love him. He's contributing financially. Yeah, he got a job. Soon as he came here, he had a job. What, 1 month later, and he's working.
Wow. Wow. So
So
what were
it's
the
not.
what was some of the signs that you said, you know what? I know it's hard because we say,
Yeah.
what are some of the signs? Because we're supposed to look out for signs even if
Oh,
the person's not abroad. Like, even me, when I'm dating, I'm looking for certain signs. And oftentimes, yes, we have a list of criteria that we want to meet when it comes to dating, but oftentimes
yeah,
we fall in love with something else that might show us that we didn't know about. So sometimes it's not always about that list of things, whether you're there or here.
yeah.
But in terms of him being so far, what was it for you that said, you know what? I want to give this guy a chance. And did you have that fear in yourself to say, well, you might come here and just one with a bag of things where you're not like,
I usually have that fear because of people speaking, because sometimes we get fear from other people. We picked up what other people say to us in our ears, and then when they say it to us and say, oh, Jamaicans is this and Jamaicans is that, and then you build up all that within yourself, and that's where your fear comes from. But if you have a relationship with somebody, like for example, I remember I was at a point where the both of us put together, we have the financial, we have everything in place, the money and everything, to be able to sort the paperwork and do everything. And I remember I said, I haven't got any more money. It's only that money that we have put aside. And I
yeah,
remember that my children wanted something. And he turned around to me and says to me that you've got money. You've got the money there that we save up to do the paperwork. You can take money from that and sort what you're sorting out. Make sure that the kids are all right, and make sure yourself is all right. And we can actually recover back that. And when I look at that, I said to myself that this is what I want. I don't want somebody to be like, oh, yeah, yeah, sort up my papers, sort up my papers. It was no pressure to do it. Even though he wanted to come and join me and he loves me and he wanted to be with me, but there was no pressure. And when you're with somebody and they're pressuring you about a specific thing and keep on going on, that can be a red flag, because you can say, oh, why is he pressuring me? Make sure, because a husband or a partner is supposed to be a protector. He's supposed to protect you. So if, for example, he's putting pressure on you, he's not protecting you because he's leaving you vulnerable. He's leaving you to think, wow, if this person is like this, putting pressure on me, now what is he going to be like when he comes? Because he's going to put pressure on me when things is not working out and things is not going well. Don't get me wrong. You do, as a woman, you do have your feeling in your head thinking, oh gosh, this might happen or that might happen. But you yourself, like most of the time when women marry to men from Jamaica and they say, oh, they come and they change, most of the time they haven't changed. They are the same person that was in Jamaica, but it's because we
yeah,
never recognize it. We never recognize it. We overlook it. So if we overlook the things that are who they are, then when they come, we're trying to look for something else. And then we said they change, but they don't really change. It's us, we never see it. We never see it.
mm,
Yeah, because it's not all lovey dovey and all this like, wow, you're an amazing person. Because when I met my husband, everybody said my husband is handsome and everything, but I never see that at first when I met my husband. I'm just telling you the truth. When I met him, um I always think about the mannerism and the way somebody speak to you and the way that you are. If
okay, so
somebody.
okay, hold on, stick up in again.
Mhm,
So Jojo always gets onto me about my choice in looks of men.
mhm.
So how do you so how do you okay, so you wasn't attracted to him. So
Not straight away, not soon as I met him.
so
No,
what
what was it?
Ask
go
the
on,
question.
go on, Joe, go on, Joe, go
So
on.
how did you, if you at first sight didn't see him and have some attraction, how did you know? How did you get so far?
Yeah, it's because for me, anyway, personally, it's about somebody's approach and attitude. Because I'm 40 odd. You know, that's what I mean. I'm not like 20 something or the way I was. When I was in my 20s, I think differently. I look at somebody straight away and thinking, oh, I like your smile, I like your cheeks, I like your this and that, blah, blah, blah. But as I get older, I think of things that will makes me, like, for example, if somebody approach me and they can talk to me and they make me laugh and they make me think about what they're saying, and I can engage in you, and then I'm thinking, wow, that's attractive. That's really make me feel like, wow, I can actually settle with this person. This person can be somebody that, you know, we can
So,
be lifelong partner.
so
Because
sorry. I'm
go
not.
on.
I just don't want you to leave that part.
Okay.
This is just. It's a thing between me and NayNay, because I personally,
Yeah.
I have to be able to turn around and look at my man and say, "You look good."
Yeah, I do look at him now. I do look at him
Yeah,
now,
but
like
now,
obviously. But when
that's
I
now.
first met him as a
Yeah.
person, like I met him, I said, yeah, he's a good looking person, but I wasn't
Okay.
attracted to him to say, oh wow, I wanna hug you, I wanna love you. It wasn't
But you
nothing
look
like that.
good.
And I find it strange to myself because when I met him at first, I wasn't like, wow, he's an handsome guy, you know, he's this.
Mm.
But I met him, and then like maybe after during the time, because I met him like I think 8 months after we've been talking on the phone, because I didn't go straight down to Jamaica and said, oh, here, you know, I am or whatever. We was talking and everything like that, and we built up that relationship of talking about things, talk about a future. What would you like? And I didn't have to ask him and says to him that, oh well, what's your future plan? What is this? He tells me. And sometimes as well, if we have a man and we keep saying to them that, what's your future plan? What's this? They will tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
But if they tell you naturally what they want, that's when you know that, whoa, this is what this person want. I have to step up my game. I'm going to tell you what I want as well. And this is how I want. But sometimes we wait, we keep saying, as women, we keep saying to men, what do you want? What do you want in the future? How much kids do you want? He naturally revealed those things to me, and then I thought, wow, because you naturally, because I've dealt with men before, and you know, you always have to be like, oh, what do you want? You know, do you like traveling? Do you like this? And I'm like, no, he
Suppose a
tells me, he
man,
said, this is
suppose a
what I want.
man is he does all that part, but then he's not really showing much interest in your stuff or wants to know about you. Would you say the man's interested or not?
No, because he must be interested in you as well, interested in what you like as well, not just him. Because, for example, if you're talking to somebody naturally, they're going to want to be interested. If you meet a friend, or for example, you have a friend, they're going to want to be interested in you as a person and you interested in them. So, for example, if you said, okay, I want to go swimming. Yeah, the person doesn't like swimming, but they will go to you, your friend. They will say, "Oh, come on, let's go swimming," and you make it fun. And then next time they may want to go karting or whatever they want to do, and you said let's go, and then you end up, because you're chatting and you engage with each other and you can laugh and you can bust joke or whatever, you end up enjoying the activity with them, won't even realizing that you didn't like it. So it's
Yeah,
the same like a relationship. If the person said, "Oh, I want to go to Italy," and I don't like to go to Italy, but I will go with them, and by me spending time with a person and fun loving and chatting and laughing and stuff, I enjoy it. Even though I said I never liked to go. You do you understand what I mean? So sometimes
yeah.
it's give and take. It's like relationship. It's about give and take. It's not just one way street.
Mm.
It's not one way street.
I've got a question for you. Well, I did
Yeah.
have. In terms of, okay, so you've met this guy, you decided, you know what, I'm gonna take it serious. He lives there, you live here, but bearing in mind you're Jamaican as well. You're
Yeah,
Jamaican, but
yeah,
you've
the
been
both
here
of
a
us.
long time. So I guess you've got that mutual understanding in terms of culture and whatever else, yeah?
Mhm.
So there's always noise in the background because if Jojo, she's
Mhm.
married and everything now, but if just for example, Jojo comes to me and says, "Yo, I met one guy in Jamaica and I really like him," I'm gonna be like, "My girl, be careful." Did you have any outside noise
Yeah,
like that, or did you just
yeah,
keep
I
it
do.
quiet?
I did. I have plenty. I had plenty, but sometimes you have to block out the noise to hear carefully what your heart is saying, because at the end of the day, all right. For me as well, I wouldn't go and marry to somebody like in a parish. Like Jamaica's got 14 parishes. I wouldn't leave from, because I'm from Hanover. Lucy. So I wouldn't leave from there
Hey,
and go
Sugar Bee.
married to somebody from, said for example, from Clarendon, that I don't know. I never met him. I don't know his family. I don't know nothing about him. But I'm married to this person. One of the fact that because I also know his family know my family, and it's like sort of a close knit relationship, if you understand. I mean, it's not a relationship where I just met him and nobody don't know anything about him or nothing. I would find it very, very strange,
Yeah,
to just pick up and marry to somebody from, a different parish, and I don't know the person from nowhere. I don't even know if the person is a axe murderer or whatever. People, he only tell me about himself, and he's not gonna tell me the bad things about himself.
right, right.
You understand? That's how I
Yeah.
feel anyway.
Hey, Sugar Bee, what's up? Thank you for joining the stream. We're just here having a conversation about, dating men outside of the country, and this beautiful lady here. I don't know, is it to the right of your screen, to the left? I don't know. She's over there at the end, and talking about her experience, because I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to dating outside the country, because I've seen so much people go through heartbreak, so much man come here and them use them. But she's actually got a success story. And I'm not saying I'm opposed to, meeting someone, but as I said, I would have to see certain signs to say, yeah, I'm gonna be committed to this guy, and like really be committed to the fact that when he comes here, is gonna be a partnership. It ain't gonna be a one way stream. As I said, Milano visa pum pum. It's not gonna be about that, because that will drive me. That would drive me mad. That would make that would make me lose my mind, because I don't. No one on this planet likes to feel used, and man, used you out all the time for whatever reason already. But that, because of what you've had to sacrifice, because you have to show, Queen Bee, what are some
Yeah.
of the things that you had to do to get him over here? What are the kind of things that you
Well,
had to?
to be honest, you know what? The only thing that you have to prove, obviously, I was as what I says to you, that the income, to say that, oh well, you're earning this XY amount of money, and you also just have to be a resident in the country or a citizen. You just have to prove that, and you don't really need, and you just need to know that you have somewhere to live. Really, you don't need all the
And
stuff that
the
people.
fees are quite expensive though.
The fees is expensive, but what I says to you
Can me
in
can
the
do my ear and
beginning.
do my nails and start up myself and buy
All right,
myself things and look after myself. What you mean? So I'm gonna have to
all
give up
right.
all of that, because I can't do the two of them now. I ain't rich, so I've got to sacrifice some of them things, fam, for you.
No, you don't even. To be honest, it's not even like that. It's like, in a situation, if you're saying that you have to sacrifice like your nails and your nails and your hair or whatever you have to sacrifice. Me, I always, when I go out, I'm always looking nice. I always put myself together.
Yeah, you do. You do.
So
You turn off still.
so
Man,
it's
I like
not
the thing.
that
Turn off.
that doesn't change. That never change. And that, as what I said to you before, it's a two-way thing. If the person willing to invest as well, as what I said to you, that he was sending me little money here and there for me to put down, to put towards the application. It's not that the application is just me pay for it. And that's the problem, is that most ladies have, as what I said to you, they go on holiday, they meet somebody, and they make the person feel like they have a bag of money when they don't have any
They
money,
do.
and
You
when
know
they
what? I
come
agree. I
over,
think a lot of girls do that still.
it's
A
bad.
lot of girls will save up a lot of money. Yeah, because when you
All
go to
right.
Jamaica, you don't want to be dead out there. So, like, I know when JoJo goes to Jamaica, she has a good time. You know what I mean? And she
Yeah, you
works hard.
save up
She
to have
doesn't
a good
she
time,
doesn't
yeah.
party. She doesn't do much. Well, she start partying all my life. Every minute she want to get babes. Every minute, yeah. But look at her. What she does save up a lot of money, and she's very independent when she's out there, own home, own car, everything. You get me?
Yeah.
And from the outside looking in, it could look like the girl's got P. You get me?
All
So to
right.
someone, it might look that
I got
way. But girls do go out and brag and boast, like them have this and like them have that, and I think, yeah, I don't think it's cool. So I think a lot of women brought the man them bad too.
Okay, so it's the same. And as well, if you're going over and you're saying to a man that, oh, well, I lived in a 3 bedroom house and oh, I have this and I have that, and you're bragging and boasting to the man. When the man come over, you realize that you get your stuff them from Bright House. Even though Bright House is not, sorry, it's not thinking. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Every
Your
pay a
stuff in
little
the
little for
house.
your setting and put in phone
I
on your
am
TV
very
for
careful.
watching. What?
Exactly.
Will fire
And
so.
you're in debt. So,
I'm
you
joking.
know,
If you do that, I'm not taking
so
anything. But you
no,
know,
no, no. I always try to buy things right out. Sometimes, yeah, yeah, like so for big stuff, you probably get, DFS
Yeah.
or whatever, whatever. But as I'm just trying to say to you that, you have to be real. You have to be real with the person that you are going out with in Jamaica. You have to be real, and most of the time, the the woman they're not real. They're not real to the men
no,
in
me
Jamaica.
believe that too.
Yeah.
And
Me
all right,
believe that too.
I'll tell you a true story. Somebody that I know, she had a man now for 8 years. She married to that guy in Jamaica, and
Yo,
because she
call the
lived,
person name. Let's get
she
call the
she
person.
lived in she lived in London, and basically, London is not an easy place to live if you don't have financial means and you're not working. You understand? You don't provide for
Same
yourself.
as anyway.
It's
Don't look
no
that way.
same as anywhere, but down in like this side, it's more something rent cheaper. In London, you pay excess for rent. So this person is living with a sister and sofa surfing. Basically, sofa, living on the sofa, sleeping on sofas. So she now haven't told the man in Jamaica that's what she's done. That's what she's doing. So basically, she go to Jamaica now and having a good time. She married to this guy out there, and she don't have the means of taking him here. She's working. She's got the financial means. She can sure pay him, but she hasn't got a property for him to stay because also the Home Office is looking for um also a convenient if you don't have a place. If I just have a 1 bedroom house, a 1 bedroom flat, and I have 2 children, there's no way that my husband will be able to come because there's no space for him to stay. Do you
Mm,
Yeah.
understand what I'm trying to say? So all these things. So this girl doesn't have the place for him to stay, even though she's single and she don't have any kids, and the man that she's going out with hasn't got any children, but she can't take him here. So she married to somebody, leave them in Jamaica, and basically messed up his life as well because he could have met somebody else. But he can't meet anybody else and married to them because he's already married to her. Do you get what I
mm,
mean? So
Yeah.
his life is messed up just the same way where we are saying that somebody come here and they dumped you and they gone with somebody else. It's the same way that person is under pressure in Jamaica because they're married to somebody from England thinking that the person is going to take them here in the future. 8 years later, she's still there. He's still there. Now he's filing
mm.
for divorce. And divorce is
Wow.
expensive. Divorce is 100,000 in Jamaica. Hundred
Oh,
and $1,000. So
Mm,
what I'm saying is that women can ruin men's life and men can ruin women's life just the same. So you
yeah.
have to have a balance when you go to Jamaica. Make sure that you know as much as you can about the person. Make sure you know who is the person's friends. Make sure that who is the person's family. Are they a murderer? Are they? You understand me? They're running from the police. What's the deal with them?
yeah.
Because it's not necessarily because even like people talk about cheating. You yourself could be in England. People always talk about Jamaicans cheating and they out there they cheating or whatever. The same way you are in England, you could be over here cheating too. Think about it
Yes.
as a woman.
So hold on a
No,
second. So I don't know if you can see on your screen. Sugar Babe said so he didn't love her then, hence the divorce because obviously it's been eight
No,
years.
no, no. It's all right. The same way like why people divorce here and people saying that people don't love somebody. You can love somebody and you can still end up in divorce court. The reason why people end up in divorce court most of the time is
yeah. Yeah.
financial reasons, because financial, like if you have financial problem, it can cause a whole lot of problems.
A
Yeah,
whole
you
lot.
open up a lot of work if the person is not willing. Like I said to you that a month after my husband came here, yeah, he got a job
That's a whole G.
and
Range.
he is still
I don't
working.
know.
he's still working and he's still
Great.
helping and bringing income in the house, and he's respectful and he's not going out every weekend. We go, obviously go out sometimes, and all that, but we don't go out every weekend or say, oh, and he doesn't say, okay, I'm going down the road with my brethren, come back 6 a.m. in the morning or anything like that. It's nothing like that. Yes,
Suppose he
I
did
allow
though.
him.
Suppose he did.
Yeah, I allow.
And it
No,
was
no,
just
because
and it was just that he's at his brethren's. Would you feel some type of
no,
way?
no, no, because if somebody respect you, there is no way somebody will respect you as an individual person and respect you as a wife, and they are the protector, and they are out 6 a.m. in the morning. What could happen 6 a.m. in the morning with your wife alone at home? You have to think about that. That person doesn't
Yeah, but
respect
party
you.
not done till 6 p.m. Come in. Enough time
No,
me come
no,
in
no, no, no.
5 o'clock, six
Well, you
o'clock.
go
You know
say
what I
you go
mean?
out and
Party not
come back.
done.
The both of you go out and come back at 6. Say the both of you with each other. The end of the day, it's about respect. If the person doesn't respect you, they don't want to spend no time with you. They don't want to. They want it's about respect. You cannot respect your husband and go out and come back 6 a.m. in the morning. You might think 6 a.m. You
Wow.
coming back in the morning as a woman and saying, "Oh yeah, my husband
So,
is there."
so
So when
let me cut you right there, sir.
mm,
Come home 6 o'clock in the morning. Nah, nah.
no, it's your
Been
mutual.
married. I've been with my partner 14 years.
Yeah, but you agree. You have an agreement together. If your
We
husband
have
just come over,
agreed said me I come home 6 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, did you tell him?
No, because it wasn't planned.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't phone your husband
Sugar
in
me
between
says,
night and say
let
that to
me
your
not
husband.
get married then. And that me I said to
Eh?
me while coming when me because you know what it is, it's
You'll be getting
backdrop.
No,
married.
but you
No,
can come in. But for example, if me go out
you
with my
come in
friend
in time there as
and the
well.
party finish, me can call him and say, it's a party now finish till 6 a.m. That's it.
Mm,
But that's respect because you let the person know what you are.
okay.
You understand what I mean?
You know what? Yes, I understand your what you're saying, and yes, to a degree, that is said. However, see, when I do go out, I
Mm.
don't go out careless. See, if I
Yeah.
do go out, you know that I'm going out
All right.
to my big
Because he
party
knows
on
you're
six
going out.
o'clock. Yes, that's the difference.
Yeah,
So
but that's
it's kind of unsaid, but yeah, I understand.
all right. So if the man said to you, "I'm gonna go down on my bridging for a couple of hours," and then you not come back till 6 a.m. the morning, you hear nothing from him, how would you feel?
No, well, that has actually happened
But
in
how
my
do you
marriage.
feel?
Well, to be honest, I didn't like it, but I just said, don't worry.
Me
Six
that go
o'clock
do the
you come
same.
to me. No, money.
Well, that yeah, but that's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying,
that's
that
joking.
it's
No,
about
but differently. I
respect.
didn't like it.
Yeah,
I had to call in, and if he
yeah,
didn't answer, I
yeah.
would have had an issue. But when
All
I
right.
did call in, I could hear he was kind of already drunk. I can hear his background.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I
yeah,
needed to know.
yeah, yeah,
But it was because he was only going to a friend's house. If I knew that he was going to like a dance, like they're going club, I would have kind of left him. But 6 o'clock couldn't pass, if you understand what I say.
Well,
Yeah,
some
and
of these
while
men
it's
then they
10
go out
o'clock,
and then they
11
come back
o'clock,
till the
you'll be
next
like,
day.
hold
10.
on a minute. Yeah, because I think now you're taking the piss. You get me? Yeah.
Because there was a time, club done about 5.
Mhm.
You can probably stop and get something to eat if you with your people.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
But
Matthews.
should not pass. 6 o'clock should not pass, and you should be damn tired.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? There's levels to it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying to you, that you can see sign in the man before you take the man here. I'm telling you.
Can
And
I
what?
ask? Can I ask Sugar Babes a question? Sugar Bee, a question. Sugar Bee, you said you've been with your partner 15 years. Is he from here or is he abroad? Um, that's a question to the CK said relationships are about communication and compromise for sure, for
Yes,
sure. Where are
yes.
you from? Where are you from, CK?
Well, let
Let
me
us
give you
know.
a story. So I know someone, okay, not someone, I know me, that was involved previously with someone from Jamaica. Yes, I was so this person now demonstrated on the love side everything I could want in regards to love. You know, they take care of me when I'm there. you know, cook. I don't do anything. Call me all the time. You know, when I'm here, like constantly on my phone, reassuring me, making sure that I know that, you know, I have their attention. However, then the conversation of you coming to the UK came up. And where I have worked from nothing to get the little what I have, I kind of now pause and says, okay, even though you do have a job where you are, you've never shown me, we never see your money yet. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that could have been, it wasn't a thing where they had saw my money other than when I went to visit and, you know, you do what you do. But I've never heard like what you said, you know, you'd get a little £50 and, you know, get a little something, something. So one time I put them to the test and said, yes, you know, some rock out here, doop, 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 doop. And they actually did send £20 one time. This is a 4-year relationship now. So I said, okay, because
Sorry.
I didn't actually need the £20 like that. I need to just see your metal. I needed to see what I'm going to deal with when you got here, because there hasn't never been a test, because thank God, glory be to God, I've always been okay. So I've never had to request anything from you. You know, as a man, yes, I'm good and you're good over there. But I didn't see your money. So they sent the £20. Then 2 months later, I said, I'm broke. They said, yeah, I'm gonna send it. This is all now.
That's it. That's the thing.
You can't see money.
Consistency.
You get me? So in all of this time, I continue to talk to the person, but no, say, you can't add on, because you're not gonna take away, because I know what I have done to get to this little position I am. You
Which is a
know,
great position. Stop carrying down your position. Big up you. Big up my friend. Can we give a clap? Can we have some claps in the comments? She done so well for herself.
you know,
Yes.
I don't have women have our own, and do you understand what I'm saying? From having nothing, so I appreciate every small luxury or any little thing I have. So I just need to know, really and truly, even if you don't have it, that you at least gonna hustle towards it, or you're not gonna let me lack, because everybody gets broke sometimes.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So in this time, I said to the person, I need a money, I need a money. When it got bad, they turned around and says, well, how can I send money and you got a baby father?
Huh?
Yeah. How
Wow.
can I do? How can you? Because they know that my baby father will give me. You understand what I
Wow.
mean? So they said, how can I do? And you've got a man there already doing. So I said,
Mm-mm.
but you want me to treat you like, you want them, you know, like you're my personal, my own,
Man, I
do
have a red
everything for
flag,
you.
come with a weird the red flag the
That's a big
on.
red
Right?
flag.
Like,
And you wanna and he wants to do with you and be
I don't
with you and
tell
he's
me,
telling you about go to the next
me
man.
to
So
go
suppose if I
anywhere.
carry my frog to the next man also,
All right.
how you gonna feel?
So when
How
I
you gonna feel,
responded,
sir?
with that, I got threats of violence, and like, you can't come back to Jamaica, I'm gonna murder. Any little thing I know for your life in the UK, I'm gonna do my best to destroy it. Basically, if you're not rolling with me, you're not doing it.
Wow.
What would you say to somebody who had that kind of thing? I obviously it was previously, but
I would cut clear. I would just stay clear, mate.
Get a
Stay
big piece
clear.
of lime and cut
Cut,
like you have to
cut and clear.
cut it away.
Delete, block everything.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
Because that's what I said to you, consistency. Because he sent you that £20, he probably sent it to for you to read your eye to say, yeah, 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 he can send you. That's what I was saying to you previously, that me and my partner, we work together on him coming here. It's not just me delivering. Yes, I have to be able to be working because I'm on the side where they
Yeah.
want my documents and they want my stuff to prove. So to me, yeah, that's a sacrifice. Yeah, I have to say, make sure that everything is in order. But at the same time, it didn't feel like a pressure, like a big pressure on me, because he gives me that release, man. Meanwhile, like, he's sending me what he have, and he's making sure that I'm all right. And we never, from we talking, we never go a day without talking to each other.
So,
Never a day we go. I remember one time I was talking to him, and he was saying something that I don't like, because he's a straight talking person, and I wasn't a straight talking person. He brings me out of my shell, because I never used to be like, if somebody says something, yeah, but I don't confront you, I don't say anything. But he teach me to be able to confront somebody, say, this is, I don't like
Okay.
that. So I was on the phone with him, and he said something to me that I don't like, and I was gonna hang up the phone, and he said, if you hang up the phone, don't call me back. That's what he says to me. And I left.
the boy.
Eh?
I'm not driving. I like him. He's got
And he said
sense.
to me, he said, if you hang the
Sensible.
phone up, don't call me back again. And then I left the phone open. I didn't hang up the phone. I left it open. And then after about 15 minutes, we're just there doing our thing. He's doing his thing in the background. The
Yeah.
phone is on. And he didn't hang up. I didn't hang up. And then
So
I said, oh, how are you? He said, I'm all right. And he said, we're all right.
that's how
So
you.
that's how we get through it, and we get through it by we talking straight to each other, not no going around corner and coming around.
That's how you know that a man well, I believe that's a sign of somebody that's genuinely is not going nowhere. Because as if you're in a relationship, every relationship you'll have arguments, disagreements with two different people. You understand what I mean? But if you can't have an argument and just say, all right, like, okay, me and Dave argue differently. She's my husband, because we'll argue.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
I need a divorce,
you
ma'am.
know what
I
I
want
mean?
a
Move
divorce.
on, hang on, whatever the case may be. But we're talking back in tomorrow in 10 minutes. Coming out, gone away. She's my friend. So if there's no agenda there. So I believe if the man had agenda and you argue, he's not getting what he wants. So if you understand, I don't know if I'm explaining
No,
myself
I
correctly.
get it. I get it.
Yeah. Family didn't go nowhere. I just rate that. Like,
Nah, man.
great man.
So, like, from what I've seen and from what the little bit that I know about what they've been through, I really
Yeah.
respect him. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. I don't know this brother. I'm here at Jamaica, and I was like, me never really put in my two pence, but in my mind, I was like, but you know what? I know that she's not an idiot still, so I kind of
What?
trust her decisions. But and I don't think she was at a point in her life as well. There's a lot of desperate bees out here, that will put up for whether the man's in Jamaica or here. When a woman acts in listen, I don't want to spend the rest of my life alone, and I'm on pursuit to find my husband, the guy that could potentially be my husband. But what I'm not gonna be is a desperate girl out here and get shown all the red flags and avoid them and look over them. I might
Yeah.
seem argumentative and really picky in the beginning because I know what I want.
Yeah.
And I say that because I know I have been, you get me, going on all these dates and meeting people. But a lot of women, what Brooks the man them bad, they're in a desperate state of affairs in terms of just they're lonely, and I get it because I'm starting to feel that way. I never used to because I've been single for a long time, and as you know, I've been enjoying it and living my best life. But I'm in a place where I do start. When people used to tell me I'm lonely, I was like, "Top it nice, man. Well, lonely I go because I don't get it." But I can slightly kind of relate to that now. Not that I'm lonely, but I could do with somebody, coming home to mommy, and you know what I mean? It's nice. But I'm not going to put myself in a desperate state of anything because that's how women brought man bad.
Yeah.
And you allow men to walk all over you. You know
Will
what I mean?
of the men in Jamaica have that perception of us here like that? Because I never forget that one of my cousin's friends came round and he was like, "Oh my God, Jojo, what's the part girl?"
What's
Sorry.
going on, darling? Our name is I could our causes, you know, hey.
I had mama.
You know,
Anyway,
I was like,
back in the house.
give me one of your friends. Come, call on your friend. Them, I need some of your friends. You know what I mean? I want a nice girl like you, very, very, very. And I said, listen, you don't want none of my friends. So I says, why? So I said, because none of my friends are my best friends. I said, what do you mean by that? I said, because I believe your perception of an English girl is that you're gonna get her. She's gonna be sending you money, doing all these things. All you probably all get a youth out here and she'll lower you and you will give her a little story and no. I said, my friends, then you need to send them money. And then looking at me like, what do you mean? I said, no, I said, the same treatment would give a girl over here that you rate, then my friends need that or more. And that's how it should be. No woman should desperate out themselves for a man, lessen their needs and their wants. As a woman, even if you're independent, your man needs to buy your stuff. He needs to do things. Your salt needs to be bought. Kind of. But things need to go on. You understand? They want you to remain at that level.
Yes.
Keep me at that level. Even though I can do it myself, but this is what you want too. Let's work it out. I don't believe in this whole, oh, I'm independent, I can do it for myself. Yes, I can do it, but
You need
that's what the
somebody to
girl
treat you nice, to look
said.
to make you feel nice, same way
Feel
like how you
nice.
can make they feel
All right,
nice.
because make the man just have one little flu or one little sickness. It's dead, them are dead, them are dead, them are dead, them are dead, and they need. Do you understand what I mean? They need you. That's when they're like, "Where's the wife?" That's when they're looking for their connection back now for all of what they put in. Because let's just be really, it's a little bartering system, you give and take, and you know. So your man should expect for you to take care of him, just like you expect him to take care of you. Everybody has their roles as a man and as a woman, and I don't believe in this independent feminine. Yes, it involved, but let's not get it twisted. Because I don't believe no woman out there is having some man in the yard that's not giving them no money. It's not gonna work. You have to go around everybody's, even if it's 50-50, it can never. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
Your husband a fire.
I'm sorry, but I have to put myself on mute. My husband was in the background chatting on his phone.
What did he say?
Where
No, my
say, where
husband was
say?
chatting on his phone, in on his phone. He just
Oh,
came back
oh,
from
oh,
work.
oh. And my son come in and ask for mask. And I told him, I'm live, come and bother me. Eh?
So
Sure. Yeah, so you know what, guys? I was a bit interrupted by my son, but yeah, I've got a friend actually. Jojo knows. I'm surprised he's not even here today. He's been a friend for like 4 or 5 years, and he's just a friend. And when I say he's from Jamaica, and there's financially that guy has sent me money. He's he don't miss a birthday, a Christmas. He'll send me like $100 worth of Amazon vouchers to buy myself something. He's brought my makeup. He's brought like because we've got a mutual friend that has a makeup line. He's given me $70 worth of vouchers to go and purchase makeup. He's so cool like that. Do you know what I mean? And you know what really touched me? The first time he actually sent me something without me asking, I was teared up. I was really emotional about it because never have I ever had no man from Jamaica be like, here, babe, go look after yourself. And that's just a friend. Do you get what I'm saying to you? And it's really nice, really, really nice to be fair. So it's nice when a man from Jamaica shows those gestures. It gives you that more so when the guy's here. Like you want a guy to be doing those things, but when it's from another country, it hits different still.
it does definitely.
It does. You're on mute. You're on mute, babe.
You
Your mic's on
unmute.
mute.
Yes, it hits different, but I believe that we need to not let them know that it hits different because I believe because that was the first time me ever got Western Union to pick up anything ever, and I was gassed. I'm like, you're joking? What do I need? 'Cause I don't know. I'm like, do I need to bring ID? I've never gone. I'm not on this side ever. You understand? So I just took it that. That's why I didn't get no more £20. Because you
And I
sleeping
get that part, you know. So if it was the next, if another guy now from Jamaica does that, I'm not gonna get gas because he's already set that bar of what to expect now. Because if he can do it, and next man can do it, because I believe a man always knows what he wants to do when he's gonna do it. He's very intentional. Men are very intentional more than women. We adapt. You get me? Yeah, I'm not saying that we're not intentional with our actions, but we more
yeah.
adapt. Men know what the hell they're doing. It's all premeditated shit.
Because we are
You get
more nurturing. Woman is nurturing, and you know they see things differently from how men see things.
so
Yeah.
Ven's well said, guys, go ahead before I read up this. Go ahead and like her YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel. She cooks vegan food. It's amazing. She's doing really well. So guys, head over there and go and subscribe to our friend's channel. And
It's
mine is the opposite.
Jamaican
Jamaican
food.
men always want to take care of me, but a lot of time, a lot of them are cheaters.
Well,
I
women
think
can
it's
be
just man on
cheated
a
as well.
whole though.
It's
Matter
just
is where they
men.
come from. It's just men. You could have come from Bosnia, Virgin. Them I got cheat.
You know what I always says?
Yeah.
I always says that a woman go to sleep and you wake up like you are, but a man go to sleep and they stand up. We don't stand up in the morning when we wake up.
Actually.
So I have to think logical as well. I obviously have certain things that, listen, you know, but we talk about like the important things like disease, whatever your life. I'm not saying that I gives you the ammunition to do that, but I'm just saying that how can I put it? It's the same like you could be in a position you were doing it, but no, nothing because you just wash it and turn it down. He wouldn't know. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
One
So
jump,
at
one
the same
wash,
time,
then you turn it on. Hey,
all right. So
hey.
the same way, so you, so so you have to
You
like
got to
one of
mind
the I
my
think it was
business.
one of the person that comment before CK. She said it's about communication and trust, and it is about how you communicate with the person, and it's about trust. Yeah, because if you don't communicate properly and you don't have that trust within each other, it's not gonna work because your mind as a woman is gonna be on overdrive. Overdrive. Keep on going over and over.
And no
Yeah,
matter
yeah. This
what
is
he
what they're
it
doing.
doesn't care about what he's giving you. It's like you no matter one that again. You
All
get
right.
me?
So
Mm.
you have to have a balance. Just have a balance in your life and in your relationship. It's about a balance. You can't live your life thinking of the negative, 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 negative. You also have to think of the positive. Cause they say, so a man thinks, so is he. If you're thinking all these things every day, they're gonna come to manifestation unless the person is showing you this is what I'm doing. So if they say, okay, then this is what is happening, and they show you all these things and all these negative things, and they're showing you all these things, you have to think to yourself, no, I'm not going to live for that. I'm not standing for that. But if the person is not showing you anything, as what I said, you can even be in a relationship 20 years, 30 years, and the person is cheating and deciding he's giving you everything, but he's still doing whatever he's doing. But then again, this world, there is more women than men, and you have to think to yourself that
But you know
Me
what,
no
Google?
responsible to Tanya
You know,
Sadro.
no, but yeah, but it's about just pardon.
you know, I googled that because I was tired of hearing that from man chat with the man love talk
There is
that.
loads of women in the world more than
Mhm.
men.
But do
Yeah.
you know what? If you Google it, under
Mm.
the census of 2021,
Ah, why didn't look at the census in
no,
2021
no, because
today?
me Google it because man love talk so much. Oh, there's two women to every man. That's why it
No,
reported
no,
here.
it's not like that. You know.
No, yeah, but let me do this. I just want to say there was actually 4% men in the more men in the world than women. But just a talk. But
Well,
it did change,
Really?
changed in the last 10 years. It did previously, back in the days when they used to say it, yes. But at the moment, there's 4% more males. Google it. Send
oh,
me
So
enough
we
try
can
for
get
them.
out two man one time. I lie.
you see, the tables turn.
Tables turn. We're not missing that again in
Well,
2021.
thank God for that. I mean, with a chance then to find one for
Yeah, with
crying
a
out
chance.
loud.
At the end of the day, because it depends where they are. Because when I check it, all my daughter's family on her father's side, they're men. Her cousins are all male. She's got no girl cousins, but them don't live
Wow.
here. Them don't live here. So it depends where they are. I think it's where the concentration of is. And at the minute, probably in these third world, I mean, in these first world countries, maybe there are more
Mm.
women. And the whole in the world, there are actually more men.
Oh, I love you, ladies. Honestly, I think I need to.
Oh,
I
love
need
Right.
to
you too.
actually spend.
Oh, that
Eh?
just communal things.
I
Why
never
you
been.
say that?
I never been on a live before. You're actually lucky to have me in a live. Honest to God, because I know
You put,
live
you
is
know
not,
what? When you was talking, I was actually thinking you're doing really well.
Really
Like
well.
live
it's
is not
really
my
good
thing.
and it's really informative, and you're sharing your parts of your life with us,
Sometimes it's
which
not.
is
And let
amazing
me
because that's what it's about, helping people.
just say before you read out that comment,
Yeah.
big up yourself. Because
That's
the last
very
time I
true.
seen you, and then all the times I see you, please take this as a positive. Because I don't know how to say stuff, so just look for you good in it, please. When I see you, add a little cute little baby girl. Look, now you look like some sexy woman. You
Well,
didn't have
well,
any friends. You didn't have some like this some little 10-year-old girl. Like,
well. I am. I'm 40.
And
40.
she's older than the two of us. Look how she look.
yeah, she
Stop
look.
it.
Ah,
You're
girl.
making me hot.
She no husband
Well,
there.
hot. Well, about the age thing, was telling you now. The age thing, not too far. Like, wait a
You
minute. Wait a minute. May they pop up. Close the door then. I'm coming back upstairs because husband in the kitchen they chat per phone. Sorry. Anyway, back to it now. Me, I am actually 5 years older than my husband. Right?
Well, that's normal. I think that's
The
normal.
age gap, that's all right.
yeah,
But he seems mature. I think he's more mature than me in some ways.
yeah. I know they way
And
there.
as well, you know what? I always pray to have somebody that doesn't have kids. I know it seems selfish,
No, it's
but
what you want, babe. No, I don't
but
agree with
I
that. That's
did
what you wanted.
say, because I've actually experienced, like with my kids, I've experienced baby mother dramas, and I just didn't like it because I'm always loving to children, and I'm always taking care of other people's children and all that, you know. So it's always become a problem because the ladies, they're always like, why you combing my children hair that way? Oh, why does she have that on? You know, all those things. So
She's still carrying sexual feelings. She's still carrying some kind of emotional feelings for that guy. Hence, but if she didn't, she wouldn't be saying that. She'd be glad that
so
you're
I had
contributing
that
to the
problem.
well-being of
No,
her
well,
children.
she did. Yeah, well, my man slept over, stop off, said something wrong with his car, and said you have to stop over because his car break down. How convenient near to her house. Then when I found, the girl is saying he's in bed. He's in when I phoned, she answered his phone and said, oh, he's in the shower. I've just finished with him. That's previous relationship. I'm talking, baby father
Yeah.
drama.
You know that that's it, man.
So I
So
was really, so then from then I just said, you know what? I stick to myself. I was actually out of a relationship for about 2-3 years before I actually married my husband.
yeah.
I didn't have any relationship. I wasn't, not even a kiss.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
you know what,
need that.
I think that's good, because I think, yeah, I've met some guys that will say to me, oh, like, how long you been single? But like 4 years. Or like, wow, that's a long time. And but they've been out of a relationship 1 year. And
Mm.
to me, I don't think that's enough time. I think,
Couple of years, give yourself a
yeah,
break.
man, just to get that
Get
person
yourself
out
back.
the system somewhat, so you
Well, I
can move
got that
on.
person
Like,
out my
to me, a year's too
system,
quick.
and he came to my house and he says, "Oh, he came to pick up my son." And when he came to pick up my son, he said, "Oh, can I stay?" He come to drop him back off and said, "Oh, can I stay over?" I said, "No way, you're not staying in this house. No way you staying in my house, mates. You going?
Yeah.
Don't think of even entering my house. Yeah,
Just
because they always said old fire stick easy to catch. So I'm not giving it a chance to catch. So I'm saying no way.
I know they.
So I didn't let him back in. I just said go, and I just leave it. So yeah,
Can
so
I
I
ask?
was on my own.
Can we kind of like go to a different subject? Not
Yeah,
it's the same subject, but just slightly
yeah.
the topic. Do you know much about Queenie and Dewey?
Right. I know a little bit, and
So
I was
what, in
funny
terms
enough.
of what you know about them, what do you think about their what
I
happened,
think
what's going on?
she actually know his ways and his attitude and know the way he was, and he knows the way she was before he came here. They basically, she always said they have an agreement. That's, if you notice when she's talking, she always said, yes, you told me what you want, because he told her what he wants before he get here. So she always said it. I think she was having a conversation last time and I was listening, and she said, yes, you've told me what you wanted and blah 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 and stuff like that. And also she said he beats her in Jamaica before he came here. So if a man beats you in Jamaica before, why are you gonna sacrifice for them to come to England? Why, if he beats you up in Jamaica, why do you think that he's not gonna
What
beat
we
you up
said,
here?
him said him beat her.
Yeah, she said he beats her. He dropped her on the ground
Yeah.
and grab.
Okay. If I remember, yes, there was a. If I remember clearly, she said there was an occasion before they got married. He
Yeah,
did drape her up or
yeah.
something. But then she said, after it happened, he said, like, "Oh, crazy! I will never put my hand on you again." So that's why
Well,
I never beat her at airport.
well, he didn't. So he promised. He promised that he wasn't going to do it. But she decided to become the aggressor now because he's not. He's not doing that, and she's realizing that. Well, he's not doing that, so she become the aggressor.
Do you think
You
he
know, I
wanted her
feel.
to stay? Do you think he wanted her
Do
to
you think?
stay?
Sorry, do you think she's become the aggressor though?
Well, because women become miserable when they're not getting. We as women, yeah, we become miserable when we are not having the treatment that we expect to have.
Yes.
So basically, he promised probably, as what she said. He said he was going to buy her a car and he's going to work and he's going to do this. But all these things take time. Like, for example, my husband came here, and before my husband came here, I collect all his credentials, mean where he's go to school, all his information, and we did a CV before he came here. He had a CV because you wouldn't know what a CV, because in Jamaica, like, you go get a job, yeah, you write your resume, but it's sort of different. It's different how
Yeah.
we lay out. So I went. I'm not the most, but I
Nor am
know
I, babe. Trust me,
I
nor am I.
can put my stuff together. So I put his CV together and everything, and I put it together. So when he comes, it's work time. And we
Yeah.
already discussed that. So we'll start applying for jobs. Soon as he come, we apply for national insurance, we apply for all the stuff that he needs to get a job. And he got a job a month later. Right? So what I'm just trying to say, that if it was the case that she was planning for him to work, and remember that he doesn't know the country, and if they was discussing for him to go and work and for him to build himself up, she would have all those things. She would have put help to put those things in
No,
place.
because people didn't. Dewey was working. Dewey did her work. If you
Wait,
listen
over
to the
here.
yes, if you listen to the live when she come back and was explaining all them
Yeah,
picture.
him to get her work
Yeah,
still.
she said, Dewey, you've got your work to go back to.
Okay,
Dewey
me
did her
never hear
work.
that part
Yeah, but
because he
people
never
don't.
had a job at
Yeah,
first.
Dewey did her work. What work had you? How it got me to know, but because this was the part where I kind of everybody kind of did take up for Dewey, and you
Mm.
understand, and they on Dewey's side. But as a woman, you have to listen to Queenie. Queenie and a fool.
No, no, she's
Yeah,
not.
I don't
Yeah.
think. I think she's
You
far from
understand?
a fool.
As a woman, you have to listen to the key things, and that's what I listen to. You
Yeah.
understand? With Queenie, she said, Dewey enjoy himself at Jamaica, no problem. The minute it's time for him to come home and say he don't want come home. So obviously he's not happy in the UK for whatever reason. You understand? And the thought of it, anybody when them time for come home, when I leave Jamaica, we don't want to go back. We always want to stay.
We want to
So
stay a little bit
yeah,
longer.
stay a little bit longer. So that's when she said, "Do we know we've got Canada to go? You have your work to go do. We have to sort out things. You go back. You've been back 3 times in 6 months. We can go back
Wow.
again, but with a bill back. You get me?
Mm.
So that's
Which
when
is
we got,
right.
which is
Which she's
right.
right. Yeah.
Yes, you understand? So them are the key thing. 'Cause as a woman talk that, a chunk woman where I carry a man
Mm.
talk like that. Because I know, say, when I met my husband, he was not straight in the
Mm.
country. So there's times when he did little careless things.
Mm.
Just not careless, but you know men. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? You know what I mean? If
They
I'm
don't think about things, they
he
do
didn't
it.
think about things the way I needed him to think. Like,
Mm.
you understand? So then I had to run them same kind of talking on him. And Queenie had to say, do it. We have our work to go back. We have to do this for 2 months. Then we'll come back. You
Mm.
understand what I mean? So you have to listen keenly to Queenie. Whether or not this is a social media stunt or not, there are key things I listen to. 'Cause a lot of the things make me know said this is a whole stunt. You soon see Queenie and do it, go back and do what them and do. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? A lot of it let me know. But there are also some key ways, some key that some woman that's not dealing with them issue will never talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
She said she can't even send do it go shop. She has speak up, do it, lift up in foot. If them things that wasn't going on in the house, she not it now come out.
Mm.
When she's talking about doing with women, you'll never see no fine detail. She'll just say, "Oh, we filled up a woman." You'll never hear nothing else, nothing or nothing. But when
Mm.
she's talking about who do it isn't, are we really cheating? You hear the little stupid fine details. Say, "Now take out rubbish." I'm nah. You not do the things where you, as a woman, now think it in your house. Yeah, you the breadwinner. You clean up. You do whatever all the man do. A sit down. A shit
No,
set.
sir.
You understand? Him now pick up no rubbish. Him
Now
now.
this is where I think there's a fine line. Me personally, if I'm not in love with someone, they can't tell me to do anything. I don't even have the drive or energy to want. I'm not happy. That's how I operate. So if I'm in love with the person and I see a future with them, you don't have to tell me for the certainty because them done do already. When you're there with me, I cook your food. All right, for example, I'm with an African guy, you're pounding them, I pound me, you still a cook. You get what I'm saying to you, your clothes are washed.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, that's me. But if I'm not in love with you, remember I told you, I'm not even, no, it ain't gonna happen. So
Molly.
sometimes, greetings, supreme beings. Hey, natural, hey, what's up? So I think it could be a part of that. Maybe he's fallen out of love with that, and that was quite quick. If he was in love with that, because she's quite a big personality. I think this is a really it's a hard one because I think she had an agenda. I think this is just what I think is probably not true. She wants to be a celebrity. That is her heart's desire. That doesn't come across to me from Dewey.
No.
I think she sold him a dream and he thought, you know what? I like this woman. I'm not really keen on that lifestyle, but me, I got to do it. And
Leave that
she
side.
was trying to
Yes.
be the dictator of what happened in that
Yes.
relationship. And I think this is what I think. And
But he
first,
allowed her to do
yes,
that.
It
at
was
Sorry.
first,
like,
yes. But then he was like, this is not what I want. I just want a quiet life. I just
Yeah.
want to go. I mean, you're filming the man going to work. Why should the world know this man has got a backpack on his back on the way to work? Do you know what I
The
mean?
reason why is because their unfortunate situation is, and what he did is allow her to lead in the beginning, put him on social media. Cause him I feel it now, she don't care. You understand? His own exposure, that's not what he's about. By the looks of it, his family shame, his friend them,
all
it's
right.
Man, I
everybody
shame,
shame.
everybody shame.
Everybody
Like,
shame.
she go on social media and they tell people how about the private part.
Yeah.
To me, that's you don't tell anybody about that.
And
That's
the mother business. That can't you this my mother to me takes me. I go lie down back in a bed
So
with it. If me
all
lie
that
down back in
rubbish
a
taken
bed with
out,
it.
all that rubbish taken out, I think but I'm not in the household, but I think
Yeah.
he probably was doing those things in the beginning but her behavior is not it's not the greatest
No,
behavior that would
yeah,
turn me
it's
off.
not
But
It's not
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say that do we already know that her behavior was on that level? Cause in Jamaica, remember
mm,
said she was going out. Remember she even going to shop and spit on the man when she was in the shop. Remember that story? When
No.
no,
she
she'll
shop,
put her pum pum on TV, so from
when
big
she
big internet.
when she went to steal in the shop and she spit on the security guard. That was the first time me know about Queenie. That was the first time me hear about her when she spit on the security guard. Said she used to thief and she
Woman, you
went
know
to
about Queenie.
eh?
Queenie, because she has said she have pissed. Oh, me first hear about Queenie.
Mm.
And when me hear say, well, all the man put her pum pum pan live, and she say clean
No,
and
no,
pretty,
that's
and
way
it don't
before
clean
then.
and
That's way
pretty.
before then. Before then, the story. Type it in when you finish off here. Type in the story of her spitting on the security guard in the shop. When she went to go and then they follow her around the shop because they don't want her to steal anything. And she spit on the security guard. That was the first time me hear about her. And they
Okay.
said Jamaican because the problem is that when somebody with a Jamaican accent or you're from Jamaica and you go and do anything, they say Jamaican. Then I'm gonna say, oh Queenie do this. They say Jamaicans. You understand?
Yeah.
So that was when I heard about the story about her, and that's when me start to follow her. But then me they cut her off a bit because the story about when she tear out her pum pum give the person and
This disclaimer, I want to
they
say,
say that woman, yeah,
disclaimer,
the woman they go pick up my attitude without watch him. I
yeah,
don't want to
but
pick up.
disclaimer, as much as I say that and I agree with everything you say about when she put herself on the internet,
Yeah,
don't rate it. But disclaimer, I think Queen is a brilliant woman.
yeah.
I
She
do.
she been through a
Smart.
lot.
She's a
She
smart.
She's
Listen,
a
the,
smart woman. Me have to rate her. I
been
can't
through
take away.
a lot.
Give to Caesar what due to Caesar. She's very smart.
Me
She's
so
getting
follow her.
12 million views. It's only Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z getting views like she, you know.
Yeah, but that's the
Getting
thing.
big views. She's not stupid. But
No,
she's
you
she
know
not.
what?
not
What
doing the
makes
right
me think
and
that she's not stupid? Because I've literally, I'm not really, I don't really know much about Queenie or when I did a
sorry, I
chat
think
and
we
laugh,
can
and I really
start
know
some
about them something there. But I've been like going on there because I'm quite intrigued and I want to know what go on in it. So there's some key things that she speaks on that makes me know that she's a clever, she's a smart woman. She just doesn't act smart because with her presence in terms of social media, she's supposed to be earning some great deal of money, attaching herself to some great brands, but brands won't do that because of the nature of her content. It's all
Yeah, yeah,
slackness and rare,
definitely.
rare, rare. And the only reason why she gets those views because positive content doesn't get views. Everybody knows this.
Mm-hmm,
It's got to be mixed up, rare tear tear. You get what I'm saying to you?
mm-hmm,
So in that sense, and I also feel her pain because I do believe that she really loved this guy,
mm-hmm.
and she had an image in her head of what that would look like. The celebrity couple, happy, trying to prove everybody wrong because also she married somebody significantly younger than her. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think her hopes was up high, and I do believe she was in it for real. So I actually do really feel
Wow,
sorry for
nice
her in
dress.
terms of as a woman what is done, but at the same time, I think she's contributed to some of those effery because you can't for a big woman beers, you just not, it not look good, babe. It don't look
Mm-mm.
good. Even for
No.
any woman, I don't
people.
like brawling. I'm brawling in my circle. You know how I am.
Yeah, you
Cause
can't.
Jojo
You know,
knows how me got me skin out myself in front of my friend. But when they road, I'm
woman.
like,
Yeah.
no.
No, to be fair, even listen, the younger man them are even probably worse than the older man them. To be fair, because even my son, to the even in what you know what I mean, very skin. You understand? And he's 21. When I walked out, that's like, Mom, where you going? You understand? So for as a big woman, when they see big woman, they have an expectation
Of
of her.
what to expect. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. You understand? There's a respect level. So when big women are out here acting a certain way, disgraceful,
Mm.
he don't look good. Then she's cussing his mama. She cuss the baby
As well,
mother,
that's drawing a line. You
brother,
have to.
bridging
It don't
them.
matter if a publicity stunt you're doing, you don't bring up somebody's mother because you've got a mother yourself. Yeah,
Mm.
and you can't say to a man said, "Oh, your mama this or your mama that," because as well the culture that as well
You
that
see,
we are
when me
from.
have to tell you about your mama, because my mouth get where
Me
I'm not
done
act
with you.
like I
When you
was.
have to tell
That's
about that,
what
me
I
done
know
with
that
you.
I've done.
Yeah,
I know that I'm drawing the line. Yeah, but if I respect you, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
If I
them
know
other
that I'm
man.
done with you, I'm going to see that line. I'm jumping over it, class, and I will tell you about your mama.
It's bad enough that it can happen in private, but the fact that it's out there for every person in this world to hear and
and
see
some things
my
cannot be
face.
repaired. Some things
Yeah,
Yeah,
cannot
and
be
that is
repaired.
and then you're coming on. Stop talking about my man like that. Oh, you have that man name like him a
yeah,
PUSSY because you give people that because if
yeah.
you can show to the world that you can treat him like a dog, how are you gonna expect anybody else to treat him?
To treat him with respect.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
she kills what was for her, she kill it with her actions. If you understand, because she
Yeah.
have a story and she have a just story with the man. So how
Mm.
it seems me as a woman, I feel her pain on the flip side. But her actions has now counteracted what is going on and it made it look it all if it not go so, it
It
goes so
goes so.
now.
Yeah,
Because
it's
of
true. It's true.
yeah.
I
And
do.
then
What I do love about though, she's got resilience though. I love her resilience because she's lost a child. She's
yeah,
been through extraordinary amounts of pain, and
I think
we
she
don't.
should have had counseling for that child that she lost. She should have gone into therapy or something or some counseling something.
listen, yeah, because she was just she from the youth dead, well, the youth, but she had a bigger mom, but from she died, she did everything on social media. She made it all social media. She sold t-shirts, she did GoFundMe, she put everything on her life. I mean, get it, she put her whole life on live, but she don't run for she don't have no contract with BBC, our Channel 4, our Real Housewives of Atlantic, or anything like that. I
Oh,
say
love
people
and
got
hip hop.
the business. All right, you put your little, you put your marriage part else and get the views. But no, this is the death is a big thing. You understand? And a lot of the time, let me say I've lost a child and I see a lot of what she's going on with. Her
Mm.
reaction, she don't even know. You don't even know what you're doing after the time when you're grieving. And that woman is grieving and she is at the height of her grieving. No matter what is going on, she's grieving.
Jeez. And
Yeah, but
at
Are
that
still
time,
grieving. She's still a
your
grief.
man's walked out
Yeah. It's
just
the
months
worst thing Jimmy could have
after.
done to her, right? As bad as everything she's done, worst thing Dewey could have done is leave her right now. May I tell you that? As somebody that's lost a child, no matter what I did when I lose my child, I swear to God, I need you to stand by me. I know of one woman that chat me when I lost my child, and it's only by God's grace. I used to see this woman every day, but the one time I heard she chat me, I've never seen her again. I'm gonna speak anyway. God is great. You understand what I'm saying?
God is great. God is great. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
amen.
You understand? I can see the grieving, Queen is grieving. In all of that, she's loud and everything already, but she's quick at the minute to shout and she grieve.
I'm
People need
crying.
to realize that, but she needs to realize that and take a even if her 2 weeks, she not even take a 2 week.
Yeah, but what I'm saying that you have to want healing for healing to come. You can't just say you sit down and if you want to be healed. You have to take the time out, say
You
that
see, when
listen.
it comes to losing a
I-
child, though,
Yeah, you know.
I can't. I've been close, but obviously my bestie, she's been there, and I think from the outside looking in, being through that process with her, I don't think
You
it ever
need
stops.
it never stops. Let me tell you, when I lost my son and everyone was like, okay, okay, we're gonna leave you to grieve. No, I didn't need that. I needed the distraction. I didn't want to think. I didn't want to feel it. If you understand what I mean? Because what I'm feeling already was already too much. So
Mm,
therefore I needed my friends around me.
yeah.
If you know, so all of what Queenie's got, trust me, for how she's feeling, I would have appreciated all that. But there's a time it's gonna kick in. Do you know, it's gonna come. It's gonna all this high has to come down. One day she has to feel everything.
I agree. Yesterday I was on a because I knew he was coming on, so I was on one of her videos because she posts quite regular. And in my mind, I was like, why she always got one bag of people around her? Because there was this guy that was in the front. I was just like, oh, I just don't like the guy, but I don't know why I don't like the guy, but I just was like, oh, you pathetic. But then straight away in my head, I was like, you know what? She actually needs people around her right now because if she doesn't, at them time they ever see if she gone mad, or she needs mental health assistance or whatever.
And she doesn't. She does. Well, I didn't want no one. Nay was with me for a long time. I didn't want my mum around me because my mum was grieving. I couldn't take on her grief. So you need people that's just going to keep you in a different mind space than what is actually going on in life. Because the
Yeah,
minute
because
you
we
have,
never spoke about it, did we? When I was with you, we never spoke about it. We never.
it was just kept my mind away from, and that's what I needed at the time. Whether it was good or bad, that's what I felt I needed. I didn't want to deal with it. And I see Queenie is on the same. It hurts to bury your child, like your baby, you understand? So to even meds it for 10 minutes, it's happened all over again. So she doesn't want to feel that. So where it's coming out is in her reactions, the way she
And not
handles
only
it.
that, sorry, Jojo. Not only that, prior to, so she's had really bad relationships. So she's
Yeah.
been through a lifelong life of rejection.
Do you think that she wasn't healed from Ziggy?
No, I don't think she was
She
healed.
was. She wasn't. Yeah, I think she
Yeah.
just used the opportunity that comes up with Dewey to overcome Ziggy.
Yeah.
She's
You
an
need
example of
to,
someone who's desperate for love.
Yeah,
yeah.
and she was
What
lonely.
Jamaican men do.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you go to Jamaica,
Mm.
you know how Jamaican man know how to do their thing. We're not stupid. They know how to show your love, read the situation more of them and
I'm
hear
telling
what you need.
you.
You understand? Yeah, them have that skill there and do give Queenie what she needed
Mm-hmm.
fully. So she's just
They
fully
did.
involved.
Um, June Plum.
Yes, June Plum, boss. Pick up yourself, do it. What you say connection?
Um,
Oh, God, a problem.
June Plum sweet even when it ripe. Sweet.
Your mind, Queenie start power.
Oh
Queenie,
God.
you're lucky if you want to start on me.
You know me
I'm
love
joking. I'm joking.
Pick
on
up
her all
and
the time.
do it still. We just a talk.
I've been
We
on
don't,
her live before. She had a live and she accepted me and I said morning to her and then she just it was just like maybe like a minute or so. And she said, how are you? And I said, I'm fine. And yeah, that's it. And I said, good morning. And yeah, that's it.
when I met Dewey once in Jamaica and thing, I
Mm-hmm.
met Dewey.
And
We follow each other on Instagram,
morning.
but that's about it.
Mm.
You know, it's
What
thing that
I'm saying
nice somebody. So
is
I met
talk.
him in Elsha last October.
Mm-hmm.
You know, big up himself still. You
Mm.
might unfollow
Well,
me.
hopefully
Yeah,
everywhere.
I've met him as well in person once. And he's actually a very cool guy, like down to earth.
Oh, maybe they will work something out. Who knows? You know, sometimes this public, we're in the public eye and everything, and we watching. But maybe something will work out. I
I
hope something
think,
out for her and her brain, her mind can be settled and she can have therapy and she can be.
well, let's see. They're supposed to be in Birmingham next weekend.
Yeah.
Two of them. We'll see what go on.
That they come down, come
The-
down
Well,
here,
the weekend I come.
This
drag,
weekend coming.
drag
Oh
me out,
wow.
drag me out.
Rob, say I met you last year. This time on my birthday.
Is
It's my
it?
birthday again this
Well,
weekend.
you should, yeah, just
One
yeah.
year, so please, it's our anniversary. Yes, it
Yes,
was my birthday, isn't it?
happy
It's our anniversary this
And she
Friday.
always, hey, cause she always talks about it. She's like, I love your cousin
come
still,
on.
I like her.
A long time, really, because I've been out on my birthday. I think it was on the 17th of July. I went out, me and my husband, and we had a good time. It was nice.
You have husband now, that's why I'm gonna see you.
Well, not really. No, you know what? I'm still free to go out and to do things. He's free to go out and do things. But when it comes to the end of the day, we come together.
Yeah, you have to
At
call
even
back 2 hours.
I love. Sorry, ladies, to cut into your romance that's going on at the minute. But it says here, yeah, yes, we need black women to unify and let's send a lot of healing to Queenie's way. Yeah, I
Yes.
agree.
I
I
agree.
agree.
But when
Let's.
Queenie take it, because Queenie doesn't like not talking.
Queenie need to accept it as well. You can
I
send.
think she does on her own. I think that's just a wall, like a defense mechanism, because we all have, everybody knows I'm a defensive bitch. You get me? But I, behind closed doors, and when I'm starting to think rationally, I do have a time where I reflect and think, what my friends have said and what these ladies have said is so true, and I need to apply it to my life. You get me? So I think there's times where she does, but either way, as women that go through trauma and whatever, we should be supporting each other, because it's not enough of it. We always, me, what's amazing with me and Jojo as well, and Ven, but it's like we connected spiritually some way. And Jojo posted something on our little WhatsApp group we called the Three Emmy Girls, yeah? And like we were so full. And I was watching something prior to that, and what I was watching was Kevin Hart, and he was saying all these things, and he says his circle of friends, and this is one of the keys to his success, is that they're not in competition and they support each other. There's no ego. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you? They said they don't even need each other for anything, because they've all got their own platforms and they're doing extremely well and they're kings in their lane. But they come together. There's a great support network. There's no egos. They support each other, and I think that's key. There's a lot of us, especially in the Jamaican community, man and
Yeah.
woman. There's
All
not
right.
enough support, unity, healing, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Is Queenie a Leo? I don't know. I don't know.
No, Queenie's not a Leo. We're not mad, so. To this
Yeah,
not
she a Leo. That girl a Leo. She a Leo.
Queenie not
I'm
bad
not
like
Leo.
me.
I'm Cancerian.
But
Me a
Cancer,
Aries. What are you natural? What are you natural? What's your star sign?
Me? Oh no. Oh, natural. Okay.
what's your star sign, Queenie? Queen. I just want to bring highlight to Ven's comment. I know 4 people that have lost a child and all grieve in different ways.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every.
That the got out part. I know that you are highlight. Get one, get.
like,
As she
but
says.
saying Ven, Queenie now go on good. That grieving the now go on, it's not accepted. Just say, go to Queenie. Big up yourself, Queenie. Everybody grieve different still. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. If I had all that I had, that Queenie had, I would have took everything that Queenie had. Probably me now got expose myself like Queenie, but I'm gonna accept everything.
Queen is a gem. She's a gem, and she's one of them rare person. And I think if she get herself together and have good people behind her, where we said to her, say, listen, just do it this
She's got
way. But
sorry,
but she
Karen.
maybe behind her, but maybe
Yeah, are they
because
real?
she grieving, she not accepting that true authentic advice. Because
Yeah.
sometimes when you're grieving, as what
Or does
Vanessa
she have
said,
people around her that are not scared to tell her? That's the thing.
They're
yeah,
scared
but
to
they
tell
tell her,
her.
but she not accepting because she grieving, and
It's
everybody
do
grieving
what she
different ways.
need
She not accepting it. She not
and,
soaking
and
it
do what
in.
she need to tell her. If do is tell her to go
But maybe
coach,
if yeah, you're right. If Dewey come
God.
and stand up as a man and say to her, say, listen, cut all this out. This is what we
Yes,
need to do. Sometimes like when you do something as well, and you have a man and you have a husband, and then say to you, say, listen, cut this crap out. This is what we need to do, and this is what we
yeah.
need to do. You're
And
like,
take
yeah,
charge
yeah,
as a
yeah.
man. And
So
that's
you feel good.
Queen.
You feel good because a
Yeah.
woman, to be honest, no matter how we say we independent, we still need somebody there to be in charge to say to us
Yeah.
that,
And
listen, this is not right here.
yeah. And it's not. Let me just stick. Go back to what you just said. I want to say we don't need them. It's a want. We want.
Want one, yeah, that's a
Yes. We
good one.
don't need them to do it. Cause remember, we don't without them. We are gonna do it.
Yeah,
But it's just the fact that them take the
take
pressure
the
off us
initiative
and
as
lighten
well
up
to
a
do.
load. And that's what they should be doing, and vice versa. And unfortunately, because Dewey's not talking in the public. We don't know what Dewey's side is like. That the only thing we see Dewey tell her for go suck her mother. Nothing else. You understand?
Yeah, but
And
do
that's
it
just a typical Jamaican thing. Suck your
the
mother.
first
Suck
thing.
your mother. Suck your mother.
For
Yeah,
some
because that would be no, because that would be the hottest word for them. So that's why they use that word to bun you. But it's like, for example,
My
if you
favorite word, you know that I've had, you know, which times I've had to just hold it down. It's actually my favorite word, and I pray God
women,
protect it all time. My system come I love. And the first thing will come to my mind, you know, me for swallow it, but
like when women tell their kids to suck them, it's a couple of men tell them pick already go suck your mother, you know? And I
yeah, but
don't like it.
then do it first. The first thing then come on, then first thing then do.
We do
Hey,
ladies, natural is a Gemini. She's a Gemini.
Gemini. Two
Are you a
first thing.
she or he? So I think she's a she. Yeah, Gemini. We did a video about Geminis.
Yeah.
I get on with Geminis. I'm attracted to Gemini men for some reason because I'm an Aries. I'm supposed to be compatible, but you don't know. Yeah, I like Geminis still.
Yeah, my husband's a Gemini. I not say nothing else.
Yeah, that's the heard. And that Gemini video
that
is one of our
word,
best
keep
performing
it
videos
still.
actually. We've got like a few K views on that video, so big up Geminis. And Ben's one, I feel it for her still, but I don't know her enough to judge. You know what? It's not even judgment. She puts her life out there, and
Yeah.
so whatever you consume from her, you know, it's out to make judgment because everybody makes judgment. I do, or not even judgment, opinions. This is
Opinions.
not even a judgment. This is just opinion on the situation.
Yeah. That's what disclaimer. If Queenie I watch it live and I don't know big thing come me better than Queenie, make Queenie knows that don't want to fuck with me. But sorry, but I don't judge your Queen in no time. I actually respect her as a woman differently. I actually do, regardless. I respect her differently because I hear her pain. She have real pain and her circumstances in some of the things are real. And as a woman, if you can't really relate to what she's going through,
That
it's a
comment
bit
still.
hard.
Yeah, natural. You walking on a thin line right there, sir. This is some thin line you're walking on, sir. He said mothers should learn to teach their boys to treat women, but that's why we have so much problem today. Excuse me. There's listen.
Yeah,
We can
but
only do so. I can say I have tried my best to teach my son how to treat a woman, and give God grace. I've got two boys. One's 20 and one's soon 23 next year. Yeah, he treats his woman very good. I think me no know about the little one, cause him a gyalis, yeah. I'm not saying, but I've taught them. Se- Furthermore, their fathers have been absent. We can't put the blame on that. I don't.
No,
I
I'm,
be
I'm gonna say sorry to cut you. No, no matter how you as a woman and whether they grew up in a single woman household or a household with a man and a woman, every man, boy can be a drunkard. A
yeah, cool.
man, no matter if he is taught the wrong or right, once he love that and respect that woman, he will do everything for that woman. Do you
yeah,
understand? Whether he's taught it or not, because
Yes,
when he taught it
yes.
on at the beginning, when the woman comes in and says, "Babe, I don't like that," he will quickly fix up and adjust, not act like a drunkard because he wasn't taught it. Because if he loves and respect the woman, everybody knows wrong from right. And what we don't know is a quick process to fix. Do you understand? So if it's the case where a man is acting bad towards a woman and they're gonna blame the person's mother, that's you cannot. Because no mother, well, there are some, I can't speak for nobody, but from you love your child, you don't tell your child to do wrong.
To go
You,
and talk. That's what I'm gonna. That's why I was giving the example, Jojo. I've got two
yeah,
kids. Yeah, two boys. The two of them experienced women, and as I says, well, my son's had Bear Gal, the eldest one, but he's met someone that he loves, and
yeah.
he treats her like a princess. I'm not sure about the other ones. The second one, him no want to stick with one woman, him no business, and I've taught him
You
that
have
it's
to.
just.
And when
But
I ask
it's
about
down to him. It's down to them. It's their choice.
them, Because when I asked him about the other girls, he's like, oh, no, now I should not see. You get me? That he might tell me, say the girl, not, she not nothing to him. You understand what I mean? But now this one, she's fully white. He treats her fully right. And do you understand? It's who the girls present themselves to be or what they're looking for at the time. And if that girl quickly dashes it on them, they're going to take it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So I don't believe that statement. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's what you do. There's a lot of things that I have learnt, CK, that I haven't actually applied. And sometimes, as women, also, we show a man how to treat us as well, just by
Yeah.
how we are. And men sometimes take advantage of. It depends what love is to you. It's like what you've been
It's like,
exposed to as a child. What
yeah.
is love?
And as well, yeah, past
What
traumas
is
can
respect?
can
What is
actually affect
to another
your
person? Boxing me down is a sign of love, fam. Is a sign of respect. So, like, do you know what I mean? To some
No,
people,
it is true. I had a cousin that basically her husband went to punch her. I was in Jamaica. He went to hit her, and I jumped in and said, "What are you doing?" And the next day, she said, "Don't worry. If he didn't top me, he wouldn't hit me. I mean, if he didn't love me, he wouldn't hit me." And that was her mentality. That if
Mm-mm.
she doesn't get
are
a
you
slap.
crying, babe? You all right?
No, I'm going. No, I got. No,
No,
because she
I'm
said.
think Jojo are crying. Think she a
No, no,
ball.
I wanted to cough, so it's come out that way. But yeah, so and I've heard that a few times. If you don't beat me, don't love me.
And not only that, some people settled. So, for example, you settled for that. That's what you think love is. That's what you think
Yeah,
that relationship is. So everybody settled for something that they, like you were saying before, Nanny, that relationship. Like some people, desperate for a relationship, so they will just settle for the little that they get.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're just desperate to be in a relationship.
yeah. Or they
Like,
don't value themselves yet.
yeah. So it's like they don't say, okay, but remember that maybe they wasn't valued as a child. Maybe they've been rejected. Maybe a lot of things they had past trauma. So they just thought that this little bit of love that is coming is actually love,
Yeah, and it
you
is.
know?
That's where parents have to hold their accountability in how you treat your child, how you treat your son, how you treat your daughter. The words that you say to them over and
Hey.
over again actually have an impact on who you are as an adult.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not even publicly say my grandparents on my father's side are fully white. They look white, like they were German kind of thing. My dad, out of all his brothers and sisters, is my color. The rest of them are brown. Right? Now, I have four siblings. Two are black, me and my sister, and then two of them are fully white, like they're very brown. But because I was the darker one, I was always teased for that. And I noticed that as an adult, it had an impact on how I perceived what men said to me and what men said. If man said I'm beautiful, I'm proper gas because I didn't realize I was beautiful at that time. Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? I had to grow and learn and realize, Jolene, you are that bitch. You are actually turn up. You understand what I'm saying? And allow men to treat me that way. If you understand. And once I realized that, things change. So we have to realize what you say to your children is not you teaching them, it's the confidence you build in them. Now,
100%. And I don't like the fact that I really respect your views and your contribution, natural, but how like it's all put on the woman. It's supposed to be an equal
it's
contribution of
the
showing and
contribution,
teaching and nurturing a
the
child. It's
child.
not shouldn't be on all on the woman. Do you know what I mean? Carry on,
Right
babe.
now, because I've learned that lesson, I have a 9-year-old daughter. I can't tell her so she's fat. And a little girl that eat too much. She understand that don't want her to eat too much like that. But you can never tell her she's fat. She thinks she's the most autonomous little girl in life.
Confidence.
She's out the roof. Because I grew up and I got fat and I don't want her to deal with certain things. I'm like, come on, let's come on. I don't tell her that she like that, like bully her. You understand? but I'm conscious because of my past.
Yeah.
Like, sweetie, we're not eating this so late. We eat something else so late. You understand
Yeah.
what I mean? You're gonna get big. You understand? And then she's torn up. She can't tell us. She's like, Mom, don't care about what people think. She's telling me she's
Confidence is
nice.
through the roof.
That's
Yeah,
that's the key. Me and Jojo
Con-
had this conversation the other day about confidence. Like my younger son, who's just turned 20, he's huge, whilst my other son is slim. Well, he's put on a bit of weight now, but he's slim. He's a footballer, and
yeah,
I knew the trauma of my mum telling me how fat I was growing up and the effect of. I don't like to see my son putting on that X amount of weight, but it's how I deliver that to him, which is key. And one thing I know my kids know is that how much they are loved
yeah,
and valued. And no matter what insecurities or matter what things that are not right, they are so much full of confidence and love. And
yeah.
it shows. It
yeah.
shows.
And you
Another
cannot
thing
sway my child. You
as
cannot
well.
do anything. And that's because of how I've chose to just give her everything. And that's what we have to do as parents. So it's not about how women should not, it's not a thing where women should treat their teach their sons how to treat women. A woman should just love their son the right way and build them up
And
as a
you
man.
Oh, you know what? You're so right. You know what my son said? My son said, my two boys said, no lie. I think we've had this just because we talk a lot, girls, don't we? My son says, both of my kids have said, Mom, I want a woman like you. I'm
Oh,
like me? Huh?
nice. Of
Because
course.
because it says, and I says why? It's just because they love my resilience, they love how I'm loving, they love how I'm nurturing, they love how I'm caring, they even love how I treat a man, that as young as they are, they've seen me in relationships and how I've attended to my man. There's like I want some of that. I want some of that. Yeah, honestly, for real.
It's not teach. Yes, but Ben says men are the ones who's supposed to teach. If I saw, yes. But as a woman, that is not our role. I don't
And then
believe
he
it.
said this.
We love our sons
The man said, I don't know about a woman. A man don't know about a woman.
until she teach him. No, yes, that is correct. But there is a foundation that every woman, even if the man is clueless, there is a foundation that should not be.
Can I say something? You
Yeah,
know, as
go.
a man, boys, yeah, because I've got a boy and he's 10. And teaching, I sit down on the toilet. I sit down. I have a boy and a girl. A girl sit down. A boy, you have to teach him to direct.
Yeah,
Said, oh, this is how we be. Now, like obviously, my husband is here. And because my son dad is not really in his life, he's in and out, in and out. He knows certain things, like obviously when he's home, when my husband is home, certain things he try to avoid not to do because he knows that like my husband's gonna say, listen, don't do that, don't do this, you watched in too much roadblocks. And like with me, I'll be like lean way and said, it's all right, you can watch that. So they have this relationship. So like if he goes to toilet and if he wheezes at the toilet, I was telling him, even though I teached him previously, but sometimes I think boys they listen sometimes a lot to
there
men.
is a, yes, there is a
Like
man
they
way.
they do listen to you as a woman as well, but sometimes they take a firm direction from a man
Yes,
more than how they would take a firm direction from a woman. So that's why we need a balance. You need a man
yes.
to implement some things, and you need a woman to implement some things.
The
And
balance.
It is.
and then
Balance.
the scale will be balanced. It's like, for example, I grew up where people used to say, before they come out with this BBL business, I had a friend and she had a big boss and I had a big BBL. So anyway, whatever. But
You still have a big
it's a
body.
natural
Let's
one.
talk
It's
the
a
things there.
big
Your body
body.
big life.
So me have a big body, right? But it's a natural one. But my friend have a big natural bust. So breast. So basically, I used to call us bum and breast, basically.
Exactly.
So bum and batty. So basically, that's what they used to call us in school. So when I came over here from Jamaica, and and I'm over here. You know, like back in the days, big bum was a problem. People never really see it. They see it. As soon as they see it, they say ugly and it's this and it's that.
Yeah.
So everywhere I go, people used to comment on my bottom. And I used to feel ashamed of it. I used to think, oh my gosh, my bum is so big. But as I get older and I notice people, once this is what they, men likes and they like big bums and whatever, I feel more confident and thinking, wow, you know what? I've got something that is natural and I don't have to pay for it. And it's something with me, that I feel confident in. But sometimes I go in my shell and I feel awkward when somebody say to me, oh, your bum is so big. So it's as what I said, the past trauma of your life, as what Jojo was saying, it
Affects.
can
It
damage
does.
you,
It
it can
does.
be so damaging. So if you don't heal from those every day, you make a conscious decision to be healed from your past. You will
Yes.
forever have that hanging over your head.
Yes.
So
No, it's
every
true.
day you have to make a conscious decision to say that I am going to change and this is not going to affect my life. I'm going to move forward. And that's just the key, really. Every day you get up, just say, you know what, I'm going to pass all the things that happen, all the past trauma. I'm taking it one step at a time and move forward.
Forward, yeah.
You know?
But you have to realize it took me a long time, not long time, but just had to mature. Because
Yeah.
you have to mature you have to realize a lot of things are learned behavior.
Yeah.
Because that's all you know. That I know somebody, I got ridiculed for being too black, but then I was crying to be lighter. But then I know somebody that's lighter that was being ridiculed for being too light, and I'm like, but I want his father.
Yeah, but the world is
Can't
confusing
please
like
nobody.
that. The world is confusing like that
Yeah,
because people don't know their identity. If you know who you are as a person, and as well I'm saying to you that, like as parent, the identity that we put, like our kids, we say the things to them that identify them. So if we identify as what you said, your daughter is confident and she don't really think
okay.
about fat or think about weight
Yeah,
or anything like that, but you are thinking about it because you have been through it and you
yeah.
don't want her to go through the same
So
thing.
I don't, yeah,
So
100%. That's why I feel it with that confidence
yeah,
thing. Because
because
I think
confidence
we've
can
got
cover
to
lots of
sitting
things.
on
Confidence,
grass.
Yeah, it
wow.
can. I mean, for
Yeah,
me, I was always told from a child that I was very pretty because I had the long hair and I was all in all these things. But my weight, for me, it was my weight. I was
Mm.
always told, "Look at your hair. Are you mixed with Indian? Are you this?" Because my hair used to be way down my bottom. I was always pretty. I was the only child. I had everything, but
we not
my
that. No,
weight.
sorry. I want to just touch on this natural emojis comment that we are the creator of you. No, God is the creator. You
We don't
understand?
create ourselves.
Yeah.
If I should create myself,
And
oh my
woman
gosh.
is responsible for their own self and their own actions.
Hmm.
You understand? Yes, let me just say, a man has a role and a woman has a role. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, love conquers everything. And like I saying, if a man loves a woman and a woman loves a man, there are boundaries that they will not cross. And the
All
minute if
right.
they did cross it in ignorance, it's an easy fix. And
Hmm.
and it's not even no longer a problem, if that
All
makes
right.
sense. It wasn't even something that comes up because you love this woman and that woman doesn't like that. You now got to do it again. It's human nature. From you love somebody, that's why they've got that's what you call it. They might call people yamed. Let me tell you, say yamed is nothing wrong than you purely loving somebody.
All right.
So, you understand? I'm a yamed for my man if I love him.
All right.
Remember, I tell you, I'm gonna give him anything I can give him. From he's giving me back everything, I'm giving him back. And every woman and every man has to teach them how to love you. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
There's nobody that comes into a relationship knowing everything, but there is
Mhm.
a foundation, and love does conquer everything. So I'm not gonna take that, Mr. Natural. I love you so
No,
much.
sir.
I'm
We
not gonna
We
take
love
that.
you, Mr. Natural.
Yeah, but
imagine if
no
we create if
disrespect to
we
the
create
thing.
ourselves, we would be a hot mess.
Yes, you understand?
Sorry,
Nobody
I
would
know.
have
If
nothing
we
to
create
say right
ourselves,
now.
we'd be a hot mess.
Yeah,
Honest to God, we would
and in
be.
every relationship, we are taught something. You understand? The way I love you, this man in this relationship cannot be the same way I love a next man in the next relationship. Because what good for you is not good for cannot be good for a next man.
Exactly.
You understand what I mean? So no, me not
Anyway,
gonna agree with
ladies,
that
I love
one.
you lot so much, you know? And
Yeah.
I love you lot so much. I'm gonna go off now because I'm gonna attend to my husband. He come from work, come back and
Yes.
place me on the
So
phone.
attend to him. Oh, you mean?
So may I see him and we have a little chat before bed and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
And the next time
yeah,
you want
but
to see
it's
him on the
nice
line.
talking. Oh gosh, it's so lovely talking to you ladies.
Yes.
And
Anyway,
you, thank
Nene,
you
I
so
need
much
to
for
have a
coming on.
conversation
And
with you.
Thank you for coming on. And please be free Friday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm fine. Friday,
All
yeah.
right. No, no,
well,
this
Yeah?
I'll
will be the
WhatsApp you.
Yeah, what's up me? Yeah?
all right.
And
Yeah.
I need to talk to you, Nene, as well after. Yeah?
Okay, definitely,
Yeah,
babe.
yeah.
Or if
All
because I
right,
don't want to
bless.
disturb you and hubby, my
Yes, not
cousin-in-law.
now.
So I'm gonna
Probably tomorrow.
yeah,
Yeah.
message you
Talk to you
tomorrow. Yeah.
tomorrow. Yeah?
Yeah, big
All
up
right,
yourself.
darling.
Love you, cuz.
Yeah, love you.
Thank you.
Love you, ladies. Bye-bye. Bye. I don't know
Oh,
how to end the chat.
well,
Me no know.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We have been on
Oh, you
55
going
minutes
natural, you
longer than
going. Aw. Amen, Jojo. Bless up. Who's this? Kingsley Mitchell. Hi, Kingsley. So the conversation has as
like.
like we've had a really extensive conversation about relationships, about man in Jamaica over here, speaking about how we should raise our children as men to love. I mean, I think it's been a great one, man. I really enjoyed it. And big up to Cos for coming on and giving so much value and
And
information. She did
no,
really well.
the comments have also been very, very active. Ven's World, Natural, Emoja, big up yourself. I would like to speak to you. You know, I get very heated on things and compassion. I'm passionate about things. So please don't think I was coming at you. It was just, yeah, me, I part my mind. And as big people, we should be able to do that. So,
Yeah, he says, you know what, love you more, beautiful queens. And at
all
least
right.
that just shows that we can have a conversation, difference of opinions, and still like, love and not have no issues. Like I love that. Big up
Oh, I'm not
yourself.
Kingsley Mitchell. Teach. So teach it, sis. No,
So for
still,
who so just
I talk still. Other than that, I chat being a shit. But
no, she don't. She doesn't. I love it. Listen, sometimes a lot of the times when me and well, even like Ven, we call her Ven. Sorry, Ven's world. NayNay&JoJo and Ven, but it's
yeah,
hard. Ven's world. We have these conversations. A lot of them, I swear, we should record them because we always talk about topics like these all the
yeah.
time, just for no reason. I think
I
we're
think
just
we're just
passionate
gonna
about stuff.
no longer do group chats. We're just gonna go live with
I know it. No
the
more
three
group.
girls. It's gonna be our new channel, the Three Girls weekly chat.
And exactly. It's so sick.
Vivi, I'll call you after.
But yeah, it's been great. And so, Jojo, if oh, I've asked you that question already. So then before you go, I'm gonna ask you if Kingsley is here still. I want to know if you would entertain having a relationship overseas,
Please, I'm bringing them.
specifically Jamaica.
I'm bringing
Would
them
you
back.
entertain that? My
Marry
son bought
them
me
and
Mackies,
bring
guys.
them.
That's why I'm fat. Sorry, I've got to eat.
Oh God.
What does
So,
that mean? Red flag, face, and boom. What the hell?
so that means no love a fire.
Can the next
Okay.
conversation be about health? It can be, but I don't know what to um contribute because I'm here, overweight, eating a burger. I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
would you like to join our next
And a smoke.
conversation? We plan
Would you like to join
on
our live?
Wednesday. So would you like to speak about health on Wednesday?
Because
No,
if you'd
would you like
like
to?
to, you can like follow us on Instagram and DM us, and we can have a
Yeah,
conversation there, and then we can send you the link for next time.
yeah, because
Yes, health. Ben's world. She loves that topic as well.
yeah, and I'm very
No,
keen and
I do too.
interested.
I do too. It's just that I'm just not disciplined. Straight up.
Yeah, and I used to be. I've took myself out of it. I've tried, but that lady had trust issues. She couldn't
Oh,
trust.
really?
Okay, but that's a whole nother topic too.
So hold on a minute. Where was she? Where were you? And where was she? Excuse, I'm still with my mouth full.
Yeah, because those things are, it has a lot to do with it. Trust issues with a partner abroad. You don't know what they're doing when you turn off the phone, you're ringing them, and they could just be at work and just got busy. You actually do not know what they're doing, and it can be a whole thing.
I've had a few, not relationships, I've tried to get to know some people abroad, and I didn't ever feel trust issues because unless you started showing me some stuff, things started to change within our conversations, the amount of time we spoke, or maybe I started to see, well, does he really want to be with me? Oh, you're in Jamaica and she's in England. Man, I lie, sir. So what trust you know, so it's wicked, come here, say you. When you did to the woman, we should not trust you.
Kingsley
Sorry, I have to
Mitchell.
say it.
I really should go out see this Kingsley Mitchell feels come, but I have just issues right now for see who is Kingsley Mitchell. Kingsley. Yeah,
Oh,
that's Kingsley Mitchell. I got trust issues. No, but really and truly, everybody's gonna have some form of trust issue at some point with their partner being abroad. You don't know what's happening. Life can get on top and you can't communicate for a minute. Whereas if you was in the same country, you could have probably, chipped in and that person. There's a lot of things that come into it. You have to be strong and be willing to, say those things are gonna come up.
he says, Jojo, you're so quick.
Why am I so quick? And it had to be an ivory. Why am I so quick? Don't get me cross. Why am I Is it African? Don't get me I'm only joking. You got me scared a bit, Kingsley. I'm not gonna lie. Laugh out loud.
Where's natural?
Yeah, I think natural had gone. But I think we can continue this topic in the week. Oh, great. As a race, we are so unhealthy that we have truth issues. So before we can have a healthy relationship, we first I 100% believe it. You got to get your mind right spiritually and physically.
Spiritually, emotionally, physically, all that stuff. We
Mentally,
agree.
we
Can you
agree.
teach me how to stop eating burgers, sir?
Now, I'm not
I would
gonna lie.
appreciate
If
that.
we would agree, we're actually going to be together depending on what time it is on a Wednesday, and I'm hoping that we will be doing a live. Yes, we'll be doing live straight from a hotel room on Wednesday.
Oh,
So
oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. She's
would
the
would
boss. She's the boss. She says what goes, people.
would you be, you know, happy to come and speak to others about health and what we can do? Would you be willing to help others and give your
And we
wisdom?
just have a conversation around
Have
it.
a
Yeah.
conversation, because we're about supporting each other, each one help one. So really and truly, if you have such amazing information, please, we're not adverse to hearing it.
Yeah, man. Natural. Natural. Follow us on Instagram, NayNay and JoJo,
Please
if you
send us
haven't
a
already, and
DM.
then DM us.
We will get it. And
Yeah.
so, what is
Whoa.
Kingsley Mitchell laughing at? What is? Please share the joke, Kingsley.
Are you seeing the comments now? That's good. How are you seeing them
I'm
now?
still. I don't know.
That's so good. I like it.
Is it having
But
a?
yeah, guys, I think this has been a great live.
Yeah.
You ready to go, Jojo?
Yeah, I think we should leave it for tonight, and yeah, I think we shall
Where's
continue.
natural living? Where you living natural? Jojo, I'd
Jojo,
love to speak to you in person again. You're such a
so
natural
we spoke in
soul.
person already. I mean, I like this. I'm thinking, you know,
So when I start turning off, Kingsley.
if you
Yeah.
don't, you'll WhatsApp me right now. So,
He's like,
you know,
no, don't go. We gotta go, sir. But we'll be back.
yeah, I
Like,
think
comment,
we're gonna come.
subscribe.
Yeah,
Follow us
please
on
do like,
TikTok,
comment, subscribe,
Instagram.
Twitter, Facebook. We on all y'all socials. Show your love. You be eating a burger. I want
It's
some.
my son. Listen, my son brought the burger.
I
I
actually
couldn't
cooked
say
today.
no,
I left home with no dinner.
and I cooked. His dinner downstairs. So
Me too. Gonna drive home and get dinner. We cooked today, guys. Chicken, rice, and peas, and little lamb on the side. You know it, go. And I actually did some pasta
what?
salad.
Say again.
I cooked today. Jamra. Okay.
Oh, naturally, you're in Jamaica. Okay, what part of Jamaica? Big up yourself, or you can talk to us offline. Are you gonna go and look for us there?
Yeah, please, guys, do come and hit us up. Follow us on all our socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Um, yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
And just
okay, Jay, love that place. Yeah.
okay,
Do you-
I love that place. She had Jamaican tea, Venezuela, Jamaican. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel, guys. She does vegan
Just
food.
doing
She's like the
Jamaican vegan food, all natural,
yeah.
all
She's
from
sick.
scratch.
She's we call her the female doctor service. She knows a lot about a lot of stuff when it comes to the natural and the healthy world. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
So
it'd be a great.
hopefully, naturally, Molja and Ven we can both get you on speaking to our followers and letting them know how to be healthy and letting us know, you know, black people, we need to be more healthy, white people, every people, coming on all what color anybody is. But yeah, no, it's all good information. I'd very much be happy to get some of it. So
Yeah, man. And you know what, guys? It's so glad. I feel I'm not gonna lie. We've been going through some stuff, good and not so great. I wouldn't even say bad. I'm not gonna put it out there that it was bad, but we had a lot to deal with in our personal lives. So we had to sort this out. It's nothing bad, by the way, but you just got stuff to do. So it's so good to be back on YouTube, even though it's not like we've got a million subscribers yet. But
please
it's so good to
do.
be here, and I'm really enjoying this space. And we're gonna start recording again and uploading those videos, and hopefully be committing to also do lives so we can have discussions and stuff like that. So anybody
Yeah,
that wants to jump on the platform, you
let us
know,
know. And
and
please do tell
just
a
to big
friend to
up,
tell a friend to
yeah, and
tell a
just to big up
friend.
those who's been subscribing. Like we haven't uploaded for a few weeks now, and we've been
2 months.
getting views. How long?
2 months was our last actual recording.
That's so bad.
Well, that's going to change. We are recording this weekend, guys.
Yeah, we are. And we've been getting so much like our
Love.
videos are being pushed out. We've got a couple with a few K on there now, and every day we're getting views, and we're also getting a lot of subscribers now, so it's really good. So we need to jump back on this thing, and it's our passion. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot of love to spread. We've got a lot of people we want to help. So yeah.
What's you our IG name is the same as on here, NayNay&JoJo.
Yeah.
That is our name for all platforms.
Let
NayNay
me see if I can type it in the
and JoJo. So any platform you want to find us on, well, the major ones, there's some few that I never heard of, but me to go on. But yeah, TikTok,
oh
Twitter,
no.
Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You're doing great.
Is that can you see that, guys? Is that come on? Nay and Joe. I don't know how to do it.
Chat with everyone on the street. I'm not sure. But Ven, if you could type it in the comments for us, just in case it didn't come up, that would be great. And also make sure you type your own for natural emoji to have a look at your wonderful food that you're yet to cook for me. What?
Oh,
because
did
why?
you watch her last video? She did callaloo and dumpling, something look nice.
She don't cook for me.
Oh, she did callaloo and dumpling, which she put like vegan vegan bacon in there, and she all up a vegetable, and she get the callaloo from one woman allotment, and she steamed it down, and she fried some dumpling, and that looked really nice.
Okay, 5th of August.
So
Right.
it's NayNay&JoJo. Anyway, guys, we're gonna love you and leave you. We love you so much. And you know what? I'm gonna upload this. This is gonna be uploaded straight to the channel. So in the description, I'll pin it at the top somewhere. NayNay&JoJo.
Yeah. But if you do actually just go on our YouTube page, you will actually see the link to our socials right there.
Whenever you guys come back to JAS, you know what? You can spoil us. You can cash out us.
Oh,
PayPal us. You can spoil us now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
let me tell you, Mr. Mitchell, I am there every year. Every year. I even have my
I'll
ticket
twice
for
a
this
year too.
year. You understand? But I've just moved house. I'm cancelling it for this year and I'm crying. But I am going to be there in April.
Excuse me.
I am going to be there.
We.
She said she's gonna call. So, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
coming.
going to be there. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
she will. Because often times I'm gone and I change my mind.
You get me. You get me. She like, but I will be there. So do send us a message on NayNay&JoJo on Insta. You'll see me there. You'll see our personal page. Add us up. Show us the love. And
Yeah, you can add us on our personals as well. What is my name? Nayna Jones on. Yeah, anyway, it's all there.
It's all there.
What is your name on Instagram again?
Unruly Leo Queen.
Unruly Leo Queen. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go. I don't even know. 'Cause I can't never find her. So yeah, guys, and TikTok, we're there both the place. Yeah.
Thank
Ven,
you,
big up your
Ben.
damn self. Little girl, we love you.
Oh my gosh, Kingsley Mitchell, especially old. I don't like Kingsley, you know. I don't know who he is. I'm very scared of Kingsley Mitchell. But nah, lie. One day all about. No issues. Issue, did I, you know, Kingsley? You know, you are all.
Ovs, it's Ovs, babes. Ovs. Anyway,
Anything, pick up your damn
bye,
self.
guys.
Bless everybody. We love y'all. Thank you for
Love
joining. Thank
y'all.
you for commenting. Even you, Kingsley Mitchell, big up your damn self. And big up Ben, and big up Queen Bee. Big up everyone. And in the true form of NayNay&JoJo, we out. What we doing, girl?